Oh, we are live. I'm looking at the countdown on the YouTube screen. Cool, we're live, guys. I was expecting Michael Khan. Yeah, I tried ringing him, but I think his missus answered the phone, and I could hear him snoring in the background. So I don't think he's got to be here. It's funny, but yeah, do have Ryan S with us, and we've got Vicky. It's good to have Vicky in for a change. You know what I mean? It's good to see.
Hello.
Say hi, guys.
Hi.
You see
It
more of
may be good.
Hi, guys.
I can't say it will be good having Vicky in.
Yeah, well, it will be. It's. Listen, we're only doing the stream. There's no topic. That's why it's called random. I'm just really filling in for Flats. It was just for a place for people to hang about. Some people won't. Maybe nobody will turn up. I've only got 71 subscribers, as you can see. Well, it's gone up 2 since this morning, so that's good. But yeah, it was just random. It's just to kind of fill in because for people to go for somewhere to go because Flats is on holiday for a few days. So just thought I'd try it, and it's my first live stream. I mean, I've presented before on His Word is Truth, but I haven't done a live stream from my channel before. You know what I mean? Except when we was doing it from His Word is Truth at the same time. But yeah, it's just see how it goes. I think there's a little TikTok video we've got to watch first that Ryan put in the chat the other night. He's been trying to talk about it for 4 years. I don't know nothing about it. Ryan doesn't know like loads about it. It's just an interesting thing, but he's wanted to talk about it for a while. So I'll play that first. It's only like a 2-minute 20 clip. I don't know how well you'll see it because it's a TikTok clip, so I might have to try and magnify it a bit, and maybe we'll talk about it afterwards.
Props to whoever posted it. I don't remember who posted it, but if you wanted to put it up there,
I got it queued up. I got it from Elements when we was talking earlier before we went live.
Yeah, I'll give props to him because he's the first one to come up to actually post something about it. I should have been doing it, but I'll give him props for that for sure.
Cool. And when Michael watches this, you can see, look, Noodle Nut was gone, look. The old Noodle Nut was gone, got the old haircut. I look like an American.
Alan, give Friday a kiss.
And I've got what is it, an old style US flat top, like Marine's flat top. If it popped up, but I wouldn't do that. It did look like that.
It didn't look bad. Didn't look bad.
But yeah, no, I'm not staying on camera. I just thought I'd say hi, and I'm going to like decamify now. But I might pop in and that. I might say goodbye at the end and all that. But yeah, so I think oh, hold on, I've said hello to you guys, so I'll just say hello to people in the chat. Well, whoever's putting there's only 3 people here, so I'll just start at the top and say hello to whoever commented. So it's good props.
Yeah, if anybody does comment, let me know. That way I can check out the chat.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Can I just say, babe? Can Alan give Friday a kiss from me?
Oh, Alan. Well, there you go. You tell him yourself. I'm used to passing on messages for Vicky because she's usually in the thing, but she's here. She can talk. You say it, babe. Say it. Alan. There you go. Alan, can you give... Oh, what's that little video of you bathing the dog?
Questions and answers with Vicky.
That dog's so cute.
It is pretty cute. Isn't it?
It is.
Right. So hello
to... What questions you got, Ryan?
So hello to...
What did I watch?
Hello to Alan Northland. Hello to Ryan. Hello to Miss Maud, Green Bay. And I think there might have been someone in there. Jeff Conkle, Professor Harvester, Michael Kahn, and myself. Say hello to myself. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to just I'll play this TikTok video, and then we can talk. It's only, like I say, there's no point in pausing it. It's only 22 minutes 20 or something like that, and then we can talk about it afterwards. See what goes on. All right. So let's do that now. I need to share. See if I can remember how to do this. Right. So I want Windows. Yes. And I want this Windows over this side. Yes, I do.
At least Alan knows how to spell my name right.
Oh, hold on. That's a bit weird.
Vicky or Victoria?
Or nobody calls me Victoria, ever.
Well, I'll be the last one to ever say
it. I just get called Vicky.
Right, so let's share.
I just call you Vic because it's easy to remember.
Hold on, so I'm sharing that tab.
I've seen your little picture so far.
Yeah.
Let me see.
We see nada.
Oh, hold on. Stop sharing. Why isn't this working for me?
No idea.
Hold on a minute.
You got me.
Let me try.
I know very little about this.
I can't. If I do the entire screen, I could try it, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it causes feedback. Let's try that.
Well, you have to click so that you're
Hi,
showing
Saul.
your screen on the main page. Then I think once you screen share, then it'll work. I think, but I'm not positively sure.
Right. Sharing. Why? Oh yeah, I've got. Right. Okay, it's cool. Right.
Saul sees that.
Yeah. Oh, hi, yourself. How you doing, man? The
Yeah, now we
link's
see
at the
it.
top.
Yeah, now we see it.
Right, you can see it now. Hopefully it doesn't cause, because I've been told it causes feedback and stuff like that. Tell me if it causes some weird noise problems and that when I start playing it. Here we go. Anyway, let's try and make it
So
bigger.
far, you're good. So far, you're good.
If it does make problems, then I'll start again.
I noticed something quite bizarre,
Oh, can you hear
and
that?
it wasn't in the data from the collision.
Yeah.
It was in the shape of CERN's
good.
most well-recognized
Things
building,
again.
the Globe of Science and Innovation in Geneva, Switzerland. Not only was it a bowl shape, but the design of the building also had a hole in the top of the dome, exactly as my theory would call for. So I made a magnetic scale model of the CERN dome, placed a set of them in my vacuum chamber, and fired it up. Not only did these CERN bowls form a spherical shape at the center of the reaction, but they also formed a disk of plasma around the nucleus, as well as ejection jets along the axis. After running the experiments for a few days with the CERN bowls, they were removed from the vacuum chamber and photographed, revealing the patterns you see here. Then once it was realized that the key pattern required for this theory was found in the dome at CERN, it was also discovered that CERN was not the only place with the required pattern. The pattern has been there for centuries at the Pantheon in Rome, which has been referred to as the Vault of the Heavens. Then the required shape was also found at St. Peter's Basilica. Then one of my favorites was found at St. Paul's Cathedral in Medina, Malta. Notice the angel circling the hole at the top of the dome, and compare that to the glowing ring that is found inside the bowl-shaped magnetic field emitters in the vacuum chamber. Why are these angels on fire exactly where they should be? Much more. So it seems that people often want a sign from God that we are not alone. Sometimes God does give us a sign if we just pay attention. Sometimes he puts that sign up over the Capitol of the United States of America.
Right, so
Yep. Sometimes God does put it right in front of your damn nose. Yep.
Yeah. There we go. So yeah. What's that about? And
Now
like
I know you guys don't understand what that is, but basically what it is, like I was telling you before we started the show, is there's these guys, this guy that's doing that experiment, okay, and he has patents on this, by the way. So all these magnets and things are patented, just so you know. But if you guys are interested, it's called the Primer Fields, Primer, and there's 3 parts to it, and then there's some stuff before and after it. But basically, he goes through how he came up with the idea and what he did and how he created the star in a jar. He was able to create like a red nebula and all these different things by using plasma and things in this little vacuum tube that he's got there. This little tube. I know it's very similar to the star in the jar thing, but it's not the same thing at the same time, right? But what it tells me is that the technology that exists around us is everywhere, and it was very, very a lot better back in the day. And they've taken away from us technology more than they've really given it to us. I know that we think we're at the top of our evolution and all that, and we're all under this crazy idea that we're the most advanced part of the species of man, but we're really not. We're downgrading. We're de-evolving slowly. And this is just proof of it, that we've had technology for years, hundreds of years, thousands of years, And I think even when Christ was around, I think they had technology. I really do. And I think that
Right.
it's been widely hidden from us, and for a good
Definitely.
reason too, right?
Definitely. I mean, I think they had technology different to ours, but because of the type of living they had, it was just as high tech to them as stuff is to us nowadays because it's what they needed it for. So I think things just changed with the times. I don't think they were primitive to us. I don't think they're archaic at all. Probably they know how to hunt a hell of a lot better than us, don't they? Stuff like that. You know, they knew how to get their food. Now we go to stores. You used to grow your food. You used to catch your food. You used to hunt for your food and that. You know, mad, isn't it? But yeah, it's an interesting video. I don't know nothing about it, but that pattern's certainly interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those wow things. It's just a trick thing. It's just to get you to pay attention. But like I said, once you watch that video, watch that series, it's like I think it's about 6 or 8 hours altogether. 3 videos. It's like an hour and a half or something per something like that. It's not a whole long thing, but it's kind of like monotonous at the beginning. He's going over magnetic fields and explaining all this stuff and how he came up with the ideas, how he created the magnets and how they work and how he infuses the gases and all the things that he does in order for this experiment to work, right? But the
Yeah.
part that I found interesting is that I don't remember at any point in the Primer Fields, the actual original series, of him saying that he came up with the idea by looking at CERN and that little dome next to CERN. I didn't remember seeing that part in there, but maybe he's added that. But that's interesting because that really caught me because when I saw this on TikTok, which was like yesterday or earlier today, whenever it was, yesterday morning or something, I was like
Mm.
blown away. I was like, wow, that's exactly what my argument's been. I've been telling people this since back when I first joined Discord. I've been screaming about this. I've been saying, dude, somatics explains everything. It would explain a lot of things. If you think about all these somatic patterns that are written on the buildings, wouldn't it make sense that they created the buildings with somatics? Think about that. All
Right.
they need is all they need, just like, I mean, think about it. We have these printers now, right? That print with concrete or they print with whatever kind of plastic, right? And it melts
Mm.
into place and it turns into a solid object, right? Now imagine this using sand or rock or something. Imagine they've
Right.
got this kind of concrete that they can cure by using a laser or something. Just think about our frequencies. Think about that. It's possible. Not only is it possible, I bet you there's probably technology for it that exists if we went and bigged it up. But
Yeah.
it's fascinating to me. You know what I'm saying? It just blows my mind to think that this is like right out there in the open. And it's like, I never noticed it before. And when it all
Mm.
came together, I talked about it every day and I drove people nuts with it. But I'm glad that somebody else put a TikTok video up because I've been kind of afraid to talk about it because I think everybody thinks I'm crazy when I talk about that. But it's like, I'm not trying to say that I'm not trying to say that it means anything or that it replaces God or none of that. All I'm trying to say is that this is something that I think we all need to pay attention to because we all
Yeah.
know that the universe is electric, right? We all understand that. And some of the things that he shows in this set of videos, he shows you how he recreates a red nebula. He literally recreates it in a lab inside of a little gas chamber. It's fascinating, bro. And that means something. I know it does. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what it means, but I think that you get science, you get people that are smart. I'm not a smart person. I don't have any degrees. I may sound like a real smart guy, and I know a lot of things, and I've done a lot of research, but I don't have any degrees. I'm not a scientist, technically,
That's
right?
you
But
don't need
I
degrees to be
think that
smart.
people like me can get other people thinking, though, and I think
Yeah.
this is something that can really trigger like scientists themselves to get involved with it and to check it out because I think it
Mm.
means something. I think that the water and the way somatics affect our bodies as being water and how water remembers things. I think these are all very important details that we should use to decode what Genesis is really telling us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think this could lead to science to help us understand how God made the universe, right? And what the universe actually is. And in a way that is understandable, right? It's not like this crazy wild idea. It actually goes right into and fits right in with all these magnetic fields and everything, which is
That's,
logical, right? You know what I'm
mm.
saying? But like
Yeah.
I said, I'm not saying that it means anything in general or that you know what I'm saying. I'm not advocating that I've got it all figured out. I'm just saying I think there's something here and I'm not sure what it is, but I bet you it's a technology that we're just not aware of that
Yeah.
vibrates things and makes things solidify.
Yeah, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I haven't got a clue about it, but when I seen it, it certainly interested me. Do you know what I mean? Because that pattern, and then you got the angel painting. I mean, I know paintings,
Yeah,
but
and
God
it's very,
meant,
like when you look at that painting really close up, it's very, very like. I mean, it looks so much alike. It's like almost like they took a magnet that was shaped like that, burned it like that, and then painted over it. That's what's creepy about it. It's like, wait a minute, bro, that's weird. Like so that means that somebody else, in other words, that those painters, in order for them to get to put that into their paintings, they must have known about these things, right? They must
yeah,
have had some knowledge of it. Now, I'm not sure what that knowledge means or what it leads to, but I think it's important for us to understand that God's voice, you know, it says in the Bible that God breathed the breath of life into our lungs, and that's what made us human beings, that ways of life, right?
Mm.
Well, but God also spoke us into existence. He didn't create us in a lab with chemicals. He
Mm.
spoke us into existence.
Yeah,
So
that's why
I
I
think
said,
semantics are very important to the
yeah.
Bible, and they're very important to understanding God.
And that's why I say to
I don't know.
people about words being important. Words, watch what you say. Like you can, like the Bible says, you can whip someone down. In James, you can whip someone down with your tongue, or you can build them up. You know what I mean? So, and God, like you said, God made the word with "let there be" with sound. He said, "Let there be," and there was. So, I mean,
Mhm.
to me, that's a confirmation that words are a powerful thing. What you say is powerful. Hence, why people do spells and stuff. A lot of people, when they think about like
Right,
magic and wizardry and all that, it's just fake, it's just on TV. No, it is not what it is on TV, but it's real. These
right.
dark forces are real. Do you know what I mean? So
Well,
these
well, yeah.
spells are
Don't
powerful.
be fooled by magicians. Magicians aren't what we're talking about. We're talking about
No.
people that
No,
practice
no,
black
of
magic. We're not
course.
talking about people who can do sleight of hand. That's different.
No,
Those
no,
are fake. Yeah.
that's just a misdirection. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely interesting.
So
But
let me touch on what y'all was just saying here for a
uh,
sec.
go for it, man. How are you anyway?
Yeah,
Good.
you're 100%
So,
right on that.
Yeah.
That it is all frequency, energy, and vibration. Much of this old architecture I've heard it described as frozen music,
Mm.
solidified
yes.
music.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Like a song. Right.
yes. And you'll find that the resonant frequency inside of these cathedrals makes a pattern in water, a
Yeah.
cymatic pattern that matches the rose window that they
Mhm.
have. And
All
that's
of
what
them.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. And that thing actually
Yep.
being used as a cavity magnetron in order to
Yep.
amplify that sound
Mm.
even more.
Exactly.
This
Yeah.
is why we don't build anything like that. Yes, they were
And
onto
that's why
these
they keep tearing them
ideas.
down
They
and
knew
burning them
all,
down.
yeah, the
And
sonolithograph.
that's why they soak the logs in lead too. Think about it.
Right.
That makes
And,
so much
and
sense,
and
bro.
you've got all
It's like,
it is all frequency and sound. In fact, I've heard it told that if the letters of the Hebrew alphabet are sang correctly, the cymatic pattern will make an image of the actual Hebrew letter.
I've heard that every single letter in their alphabet is literally in the Semitic pattern. Like if you turn it sideways, you can pull each letter of their alphabet out of it. It's really fascinating.
I think he's lost connection again.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, I think he did too. Sorry about that. If it seemed like I cut him
No,
off.
he's
Keeps
back.
I
keeps
don't know what
Sorry.
it, we got
keeps booting
fires.
you out, innit? Keeps booting you out.
We got fires. We got fires all over the place out here.
Yeah.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, wildfires going, brush fires. The whole mountain over here is on fire. It's smokier than hell around here. I went out last night and videotaped some of it. But the thing is that it's frequency, energy, and sound. There was a guy in the 40s by the name of Royal Rife. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. The
Oh yeah, I've
American
heard.
Medical Association actually had a banquet in his honor to the end of all disease. And what he had been doing is taking the ailment, isolating the resonant frequency of that ailment, and then basically hitting the body with the antithesis of that frequency.
The same way they get rid of tumors with lasers. Yep.
It works
Yeah.
kind of like noise cancellation technology. Okay. If you hit something with the antithesis of its vibration, it cancels it out.
Hey, that makes sense. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that. That's a part that I never thought about. That does fit right in there, doesn't it? Wow, I got to start writing this stuff down.
So yeah, there's a lot to the whole idea of that. In fact, everything is frequency, energy, and vibration based. This is why we see this this pattern emerge in nature of the Fibonacci sequence. We know that these people were actually using this in this big, huge palace that at one time, they say it was a palace, but I think it's in evidence is showing that it was a huge farm is what it was. And these beautiful lawns and fountains they have out there during a drought
Oh yeah, yeah.
a few years back, the actual cymatic patterns started to appear again in the lawn. And they've got it there again with water, very intense water steps that the water runs down into this thing all the way from its journey. And each one of those steps is at a specific height for its frequency. Each one of those.
You've been watching the same videos I have.
Yeah, Irwin I think did in his Lost History of Flat Earth series, he covers over this stuff. Really heavy, dude.
Yeah, but I'm saying I recently just watched a video like 2 days ago, like a 2-hour video about this, and you're like speaking the same word right from the video, so I know you've already watched the same one.
That was probably part of that same one. He's got a series out there, if you can find it, Lost History of Flat Earth. And
I've got a copy of it on my drive, bro.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's about 7 or 10 hours or something like that total, but it's broke up into parts. And does it really open your eyes up to a lot of these things? You know,
yeah, that will help too. Yeah, he goes through a lot of the stuff that we're talking about now. But check out that permafields thing that I told you guys about, where this video came from, and check out the actual experiment and the thing that he designed in those magnets. Because I'm telling you, when you guys, even though it's a lot, like I said, it's kind of boring at the beginning and stuff, but I'm telling you, once you get through all of it and you start to get where he's coming from and where he came up with the idea and his mindset, you'll start to understand what he's talking about, and all the stuff that he's talking about in this little short video that we showed will make a lot of sense to you. It does sound crazy and it sounds weird and it doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I'm telling you, once you start to look at it, I mean, just like string theory and all these other things, they make more sense when you add the magnetic thing and all this together. You realize that you're just seeing somatic patterns in like overlapping in your real world, and that's what's causing these weird things to happen. It's the same thing with refraction and all this stuff. It's all caused by these same frequencies, and so it's really fascinating. But like I said, I'll stop. I'll let you.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting, man. I haven't got, like I say, I haven't got a clue about it, but it definitely tickled my interest when I seen that. I remember seeing some things ages ago. Well, it was on YouTube as well, and it was on about the Hebrew language, about the way it's spoken, how it sounds. If you relay that sound to if you relay how it sounds to physical, like if you actually the physical shape of it, and if you put it on a speaker or whatever, apparently it turns out to the same symbols of the lettering or something like that. I don't know how true that was, but yeah, I can't remember exactly how it was done, but
I know what you're trying to say. I know exactly what you're trying to say. I don't know how to say it better than what you did, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a scientist and I don't have a degree either, but maybe somebody else can help. But yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. I don't know if anybody else gets what you meant though, but I do.
Yeah, and it's just like I said, I only watched one thing on it, and like I said, I didn't know how to describe it, but I remember seeing that, and I was like, well, that's interesting. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I do think. Look how words affect people. Like, say, you can build people up and stuff like that.
Like my mother always told me, it's not what you say, Ryan, it's how you say it.
Intent is powerful. Think about this. You ever been in a room full of people, like a party or a nightclub, and you can feel some son of a gun staring at you from behind?
Exactly.
How do you feel somebody staring at you?
Because it's a frequency, because anger puts off a frequency, bro, and I pick up on it all the time. I never knew that's what I was picking up on, but it's definitely there, bro. I've got powers that I didn't know I had. I'm not saying that I can like single it out and use it when it's needed, but every once in a while it surprises the crap out.
Yeah, you can. You just got to learn how to do it. I've done it with candles and bonfires. Started off with incense, watching the smoke go up, and then I would actually try to influence.
Yeah, there's something to that too.
And I'd start doing it, and then I worked my way up to a candle flame, and I could get it to where it would actually dim it.
Slow down. Slow down. Hold on. So you're saying that you can think something, and the thoughts can change the pattern of the smoke? What? Really?
Wow.
Okay, I want to see this.
I can actually read. I've actually been able to.
I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm skeptical, so I want to see more. I want to see more. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it for sure.
I started doing it with candles, and I could make the fire. You know, you're not going to get complete control, but you can see that you can influence it. I've actually made a candle flame dim down and then brighten up, made it flicker, that kind of thing. Out in the I had a bonfire.
Well, I know there's a magnetic field that you can use that you can make flame move like that, but I wasn't aware that it was a thought thing.
Yeah, I was just sitting there concentrating on the flame, just on the flame, cleared everything out, just the flame. Did the same thing in my backyard with a fire.
All right. Is it weird that I want to actually go get a candle into a
And
quiet room and try this?
it wasn't wanting to burn. It wasn't burning right. You know, it wasn't burning. So I started using that technique, and I started focusing on this area and focusing on burn, consume, all this stuff. I was like, these thoughts related to starting that thing going. And right in the area that I was concentrating in doing that, I'll be damned if it didn't just start blasting up in the fire, and it started. It was crazy.
You haven't
But
by
yeah,
chance gotten this on video, have you?
no,
Not that it would be convincing or wouldn't, but I'm saying, have you tried like capturing it?
no, I've never. How are you going to actually do that? Somebody's going to, oh, well, you had somebody
Well,
blow
I
on
don't know.
your.
I don't know. That's what I'm just asking. I mean, because anytime I see something that's like that really just makes my brain, twitch inside my head. I always think to myself, I have to share this, but I have to find a way to share it to where they can, to where it'll occur to them like it did to me, and I'm not forcing it on them because I know that once you start to say words and give them bias, then suddenly their mind changes. So
Right.
I'm desperately looking for things that can wake people up, like snap them out of it without actually telling them the word flat Earth or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm very into that because
Cool.
I think a lot of people are just terrified of the words. You know what I'm saying? Which is really sad, but.
Of course.
Our government has gotten really good at working it.
If you riding down the road, and if you're thinking, God, I hope I don't get pulled over. I hope I don't get pulled over. That's when it's going to happen. Boom, they nail you. I think that people actually manifest their own poverty, in a sense, by focused on money, not enough money, and so consequently, they don't have enough money. Myself, I just go, I always have money, and I always
work out. Is what I always tell myself. God will make a way.
Yeah, it just works out that way, man. I don't put a lot of worry into it. I know that everything's going to be fine. Boom. I always have money.
Do you see auras by chance?
Huh?
Do you see auras or anything like that? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to like sound like
auras. Yeah, I actually learned.
I'm into spiritual crap, but
yeah, I was actually.
Right, he's gone again.
Damn it.
Keeps
Damn it. I want to hear what he had to say, but
sorry,
I mean, seriously, I know.
Okay. He's back.
He's
back.
I was literally trained taught as a child how to see auras. By someone who'd been studying Eastern philosophies and religions and things, and I learned it real early. It just comes natural now. You can pretty much tell the mood somebody's in before you even encounter them.
Yeah, I do that a lot, and people are freaked out by it. Some people think that I'm tricking them or something. I'm like, dude, you're wearing your fucking attitude on your shoulder, bro.
You are.
You know that old saying, like you have a devil on your shoulder and you have an angel on the other one. There's something to that, bro. There really is. I mean, it's almost like you can see. Like it's weird when people have bad thoughts. You can see.
Well, that's it.
And you
that's
can
it.
see
Your spirit
in the energy around the body. Yeah.
Your spirit.
Really
Your spirit that recognize, that witnesses to God, witnesses with God, wants to do the good stuff. You know what I mean? Your flesh is what wants to do the bad stuff. You know what I mean? That's what it is. We're made up of three things, aren't we? We're body, soul, and spirit. That's how I see it. And I think your soul is like your mind, your will, and your emotions, a combination of the three. You know what I mean? So it kind of like goes together with the Trinity and that, three.
Think of the little devil. Think of the little devil on your shoulder. That's ego. And the little angel is higher consciousness. Okay. So we're constantly arguing between ego and higher consciousness all the time. Welcome to duality. And so
but you know what? The part that's hard about that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have to use the discernment. I mean, you don't always need what you want, but you definitely want what you need. You see, and so we confuse the idea between needs and wants a lot of times, and that throws our balance out. Also immersed into this world is ego driven. It's material driven. It wants to keep you immersed into the worldly aspect at the expense of the higher consciousness. We get to a point where people do things that go against the human condition in order to maintain more of this material shit. Step on your fellow man, screw somebody
important
over.
To it.
Yeah.
That's it. Desires is different from necessities. You know what I mean? People get them mixed up, and your desires might feel like necessities, but it's like when I was a drug addict. You know, I knew it would make me ill if I didn't have it, and to me it was a need. I needed it. And that's
survival.
what it felt like.
Survival.
But if I didn't take it, I wouldn't have died. I would have just been very, very, very ill for a while. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't have died. But I felt like I needed it, or I would die. But I wouldn't have died. You know what I mean? So
all right, guys, I gotta pop off. The wife just came home and just thought I'd pop on for a few. I'll keep it going over here in the other room though. So
nice one. Nice one for putting up, dude. Bless you, man.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Bye,
Cool.
I'll play that video you put in chat anyway to see what it is. I'll play that now just out of interest.
Oh, the whole thing's like several hours. I just put that in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He's talking about it.
Oh yeah, it's 5 hours.
yeah.
Okay, I maybe won't play that now.
It's broke into parts. It's broke up into parts, but you'll get a lot out of it. Trust me.
Yeah, cool.
It will take you a while to get through it because there's a lot of information in there. You're gonna want to stop and do research here and there because there can be stuff you didn't expect. Trust me, it's pretty good compilation. I'm not saying it's perfect and it's right and all that, but there's a lot of good stuff in there that'll really twist your mind and make you think. And that's what we're trying to get you to do is think.
Yep, I got it. Wow.
Reaction is later, but we all need to think about what's really going on in the world and how we can stop it and what we can do about it. And if there's anything we can do about it, I believe there is once our minds are focused on it. Especially because the evidence is right there in front of us. I mean, if you can affect a flame and you can affect smoke, then why couldn't you affect other people's thoughts?
Yeah.
How do you know someone else isn't abusing that and using it against you already? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the part I'm confused about. Like, why people aren't curious about, well, maybe this explains why so many people are fooled by things that aren't really true. Maybe that's what it is, you know?
Do you think it's just because people don't research anything? People don't look at other things. Do you know what I mean? Like me, when he used to go on Flatzoids and that, I would have nothing to do with it because I was taught this and I believe this. And it's not until you actually open yourself up that you start to question things and you start to look at things and go, oh, maybe. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people just, it is what it is, and that's how they live their life. And they don't
because
think
you were brainwashed as a child. Is why it took you 40-something years to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
all right, it was only 40 years.
Well, I mean, it might be longer for other people, but it took me. I mean, I'm 50 now, but I didn't really start thinking about this until I was like 8 or so, and when it was told to me that the Earth was flat, but I wasn't sure I wasn't sure what that meant exactly. But they showed me in the Bible, and it made sense to me, so I believed it. And of course, everybody that I told me I was crazy, and that's stupid. And the Bible doesn't say that, but I kept telling them, but it says it right there. Like, what do you mean it doesn't say? What do you mean it's not in there? It's right there. And they would all tell me I'm crazy. You don't know how to read the Bible. You're reading it wrong. I'm like, well, I don't know if that's possible, but okay, I'm reading it wrong.
Oh, we got Michael Kahn.
God keeps sending me this stuff. He keeps throwing this stuff in my face. So I know it means something. Oh, there he is.
Michael,
yeah. Sorry, I'm late.
I thought I heard you snoring because, I rang you on WhatsApp, but I think Beth answered it by mistake, and I thought I heard snoring in the background.
No, I was still eating my tea.
Hi, lads.
Oh, is that what it was? Cool, man.
You probably heard me snuffling like a pig while I was going through my chips and my burgers. Like,
no doubt.
Man.
Yeah, I was running over. How's it going, Vicky? All right, love.
Aye. All good.
Yeah. We're having some fun so far.
Soap's just been in for the past 20 minutes, half an hour. We've just been chatting and that. We watched that a little video at Ride put in the sound thing. It's only 2 minutes 20 long, and it kind of got us to this point. But I was just going to put did you see that little shot that Jamie at Sea Level put out today?
No, I hadn't.
It's just it's only like a couple of seconds long, but I thought it was funny. Let me just get it queued up and that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to play it now.
Hey, do you know?
Bit weird.
Oh, Michael, do you know when you said you shared the entire screen in here on a live stream that you get echo feedback? I just did. I just shared the entire screen and it was fine.
What?
No.
Well, when I was
Then,
talking, I could hear myself within
Yeah,
2 seconds. I could
same as
hear
when
myself
I
talking
did.
back. So yeah,
well, you
Yeah.
but
should have
that doesn't
told me
matter. I
that.
mean,
I
well,
mean,
No,
I
because it weren't major.
didn't have a
It
what
chance.
was
about
only
entire
little.
screen, not tab?
Right, you should have told me that. Right, so
Entire screen, not tab.
This is why you
Entire
were supposed to
screen,
be here
echo
earlier.
screen.
Damn it.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, Michael, what
Dare
the
you
hell?
be late?
Yeah,
You're
Michael.
late and you screwed us all up. Now we're all discombobulated.
All over the place.
What's this school like? Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Wow,
no,
that's a
I'm doing
good
it. I'm doing
contempt
it
voice.
wrong.
Yeah, that's what echoes for me. That full screen.
Alan, yes, there's
Yeah.
Right, I
definitely
need to do.
something
I'm doing it wrong
seriously
then.
wrong with Arwen.
What isn't wrong with her?
Nah, hold on, wrong again.
Like, there's something wrong with Alan eating that caviar. Where are you, Alan?
What's
Oh
wrong with
no,
caviar?
it's like
That's good.
salt water.
Uh-huh.
Fishy salt water caviar is.
Oh, dude, there's certain kinds of like Chinese,
Sturgeon
Japanese
eggs are
cuisine.
isn't
Like,
it?
oh, I love it.
Oh, it's oh
Sturgeon
my
eggs,
You
isn't
know
it?
God.
those little orange eggs?
Yeah,
Oh, they're so good.
it depends. You get beluga caviar. That's the most expensive.
You know those? I think it's called omani or omari or whatever it's called. They're like little microscopic looking orange eggs. They look like salmon eggs, but they're real tiny, and they put them on all kinds of different like sushi. You know what I'm talking about? Those little orange, those little tiny little BB looking things.
Salmon
But they're
eggs.
actually, I forget what they're called. Anyway, those I love those things. I don't know what it is, but I can just eat spoonfuls of that stuff. I
No,
love it.
Is he on
Yeah,
about
you bite
cockles?
on them and
Is
they
he on about
crunch. Oh
cockles?
God, they're so
I
good.
think he's on about
He's on about
salmon
cockles,
eggs.
isn't he? No, he's on about
No,
No,
cockles.
it's some kind of salmon roe or something like. I
yeah,
don't know
Little
what it
salmon
is.
things that
eggs.
look like something you've coughed out your throat and spat on the floor.
He's on about
What?
salmon eggs.
Right, PJ, Google
Yeah, it's a certain
cockles.
kind of. Anyway,
Hi,
no,
Again,
Google
I
hold
don't
on. Let me
remember
cockles.
what
just
they're
put this.
called, but
Just let me
it's
put
on
this at
sushi.
2
There's little
seconds
red eggs,
by Jamie
little
T
orange.
level. 2 seconds. Let me just play this. I think it's funny.
Yeah, go ahead, play that first.
Yeah. Right.
Goldfish egg rank.
Oh,
I don't see anything yet.
No,
let me do it again. Did you see it?
no.
Yeah, let's do
No,
it
you're
again.
not sharing your screen, you know.
I'm not. Oh, what? Hey.
You got to click
Literally
your slider in.
see
Click your
nothing.
slider.
Oh, of course. What an idiot. I keep
Can't.
I
Why
told you there
are
was
you
another
doing
button.
it?
I keep forgetting the slider, dude. I keep forgetting the
And
slider.
bingo was his name. Oh, okay, show us. Ooh, okay.
Producers, if you struggle finding sounds and
Oh,
samples
you
that
don't
work
want that. Don't want that to go away.
It's adverts.
for you, then you have to check out this plugin.
You have to.
What on earth is
I
it
want to know
doing
what
to
plug
me?
is on about.
It's because you're live.
Yeah,
You
it's.
see that.
Did you see that?
He's done it.
Yeah, it's like in a second.
Video games are so good.
What is he saying?
He's obviously said that on a live stream. hasn't he?
He's saying
It's
peanut
actually,
butter
it's actually,
berry balls or something.
What,
it's
what he
actually
says
Chris
is,
Chat.
I'm an ass on live.
I am retarded. Here's my hoyokum.
Right, PJ, do us a favour and Google cockles.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is what you've got to be talking about. These little orange things.
Do they have
Yeah,
cockles
well,
in
It
America?
looks like I've
well,
got
they might. I don't
flu.
know what they call it where you live, but I'll
Well,
tell you.
it
I'll tell
looks
you
like
what.
right, this is what it looks like to me, Ryan. Right, it looks like I've had flu, and I've coughed a greenie out of my nose and spat it on the floor. That's what a cockle looks
You
like.
know how to make things gross, don't you?
Have you
Michael,
seen
that is
these things?
disgusting.
People buy them in a tub with a little
You get them from the
wooden
tipping.
fork.
I got them from the
You go to
seafood
the
restaurant.
seaside and they sell them like on stalls
Yeah.
and like places, and you get them a little tub and a fork, and they look like something I've spat out my nose when I've got flu.
Out your nose.
Yeah,
When you got
I'm
the
not
flu.
joking, Ryan.
No, I
If
know.
you might not be on about the same thing as me, like, but if you are, and you eat
Yeah.
these, there's something wrong with you.
Oh, okay. Well,
That
none of those look like it.
right. Go to right on one, not them black things, them yellow ones. Next one.
Big
No,
ones.
these are bright
no,
orange. They're
yeah.
like orange, like a cone is. You know, like the
Yeah,
cones
they
they
look
put in
like
the road.
little bird fetuses.
And they,
or something. What are
yeah,
they?
they're little
No.
fish fetuses. Is what they are.
Is that what you're talking
Mhm.
about, Ryan?
Is that what you're on about? Yeah.
No,
No,
no.
he's
Those
on
are
about
rough.
salmon eggs.
Those are oyster.
They're cockle. No,
It's
they're not
They're
it's
oysters.
some kind of
cockles.
roe. It's some kind of salmon roe, but it's like a small salmon, like a little tiny salmon. Because most salmon eggs are really big. They're like the size of a pea. You know what I'm saying? They're like about the size of a like peas and corn and peas. It's about the size of a
Oh
kernel of
yeah.
pea, right? But these things are
Okay.
really really tiny. They're really and they're bright orange, and they put them on all kinds of different sushi. Just look up sushi, like whatever, and then you'll probably see what they are. But they're just
They're
fish eggs.
disgusting.
It's some kind of roe. I don't
Yeah.
know whether it's
Just
is
type
that
in
blowfish
salmon
or
eggs.
what the hell it is. Yeah, it's some kind of
Same.
salmon roe of some kind.
You'll get pictures of caviar, won't you, if you type in salmon eggs?
No, because
Well, no,
salmon
because
eggs
caviar
aren't
is not
caviar.
salmon egg. No, caviar is
What do you
usually
mean,
other
Ted?
kinds of fish, very
Virgin
very
or
exotic.
something,
Yeah.
but
You want salmon eggs?
Most the salmon that you eat, like the salmon that you typically see in stores for sale, the meat, that's a different kind of salmon. Their eggs are very large.
There's caviar. It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
see
does it say
caviar, see how it's
caviar?
red? Wait,
Doc-
go
what
back.
is salmon roe? Salmon roe.
Yeah, see how big those are though.
Caviar to
If
me is
you
black.
just
So
just
caviar
assume that
comes
the
from a
spoon is
square.
about
That's
well
because
that's
salmon
because
roe
caviar is
isn't
cured.
caviar.
It's exactly the
Right?
same.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, see, oh, wait, go back down, go back down,
Right, so what's
go
the
back
difference
down.
between one
Scroll,
fish egg and
scroll,
another
scroll.
fish egg? Like,
Scroll. Stop right there. Now this right there. Stop right in the middle. That one, the one you're
Not
pointing on with your
classed as
clicker. That's the kind I'm talking
caviar.
about. Those two things that are wrapped. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about.
yeah, that's
They
that
got ones on the
sushi.
top of them. They're wrapped. Yeah,
That's
sushi.
the
That's the
green
kind of
stuff
eggs I'm
that
talking
they're
about.
at sushi.
What does that say? Yeah, what does that picture say when you
It's
click
gonna
on it?
help.
It says, Ryan, you shouldn't be eating me. That's what it says.
It says
Are you
salmon,
sure?
smoked salmon, scrambled eggs.
No, it's not that one. It's the one to your left. It's those little round things with the black
Oh, to
things
my
with the
left,
orange
that
on the
one.
top of them. Right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, right there. Click that.
That one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the
That
stuff
is
that I like.
salmon
Those are
roe.
the ones I like. Salmon roe, yes,
Imperial
but it's a different kind
caviar.
of salmon than what you're thinking.
Ryan,
It's
that's
delicious.
Yeah,
disgusting.
It's not
Imperial
disgusting.
caviar.
They are delicious, bro.
I
They're
don't
delicious.
like caviar, full stop.
Love it.
I don't like fish, but
I'm telling you, there's something about them. I normally wouldn't like fish eggs, but for some reason, I like these things. They have this weird flavor, and they pop when you bite into them. They're crunchy. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it, and it doesn't taste like fish at all. It's just like a creamy. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but they're fucking delicious. They are. You can just eat them with a spoon. You don't even need anything to put on them. They just taste good by themselves.
all them poor fishes that could have been born that you've eaten.
Those poor little babies that gave their lives and sacrificed for me to
That's real
eat the
caviar.
goddamn mouthful of them.
That's
And
real
then you
caviar.
were bitter tasted. I'm kidding. But
That's
yeah,
real
those are the ones
caviar.
I like with salmon.
That one.
It's good. But that's just
That
raw
sounds really
caviar, though.
It's
expensive.
good.
It's raw.
It's good.
I went even.
Caviar is cured, though.
I'll
I
tell you
don't
now,
know,
right?
Alan.
I'm going to tell you, Ryan, right? I won't even try that stuff. No way.
I think you should try it.
Oh yeah,
At
yeah, yeah.
least then you
I didn't
know.
even notice there's
I'll tell you something else I won't try,
feedback
Vicky.
news.
Piccalilli. I'll
Wow.
not
Really?
try that either.
No,
Oh,
don't.
I tried
Trust
it. I
it.
used to eat it as a kid. Oh, how you doing?
No,
How
right.
you
I'll
doing?
never try that.
You're married, right?
Man,
You're
No
married,
one
man.
was married.
Bud, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
I don't know about
None of
marriage.
us lot are married. No one will marry us.
It's good to see you guys. By the way, the guy, it's called random tonight because it's just random. We're just chatting about whatever. Sov was in. We watched a little TikTok video that Ryan
Caviar.
we spoke
Where's
about
your
that.
gun stuff like?
Oh, he had to go. His wife got back, so he had to go. He says he'll still be about here and there, but he had to go.
Hi,
So
Alan. Hi, love.
yeah, he
Hi,
was here
Can
for
I
Delightful.
ask a question?
Yeah.
yeah, of course. Can.
Why do
You can always
people
ask.
eat Marmite?
Oh, I love Marmite.
Marmite's good, isn't it?
Why do people
No.
like it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's bitter, but I like it too. I don't know why.
I
I'm
lied
just weird, I
earlier.
guess.
Michael,
I lied
leave him
earlier.
that one.
I lied
Leave him
earlier.
that.
There's three things I won't eat, and that's Piccalilli,
Marmite.
Marmite, and chuffing fish eggs.
Chuffing fish
You
eggs,
like
mate.
How about black
Right.
licorice? The good kind.
But, right,
Licorice.
this is what I don't get. Women get yeast infections, right?
Hey, Ed, talking about
Well,
blooming
it's a
yeast,
fact. And you
yeast
eat
infection.
Marmite, which is
Yeah,
yeast.
you.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That is just like rank.
Yeah, but
That's why I asked you if you were married. I was gonna say you
see
eat a
that
woman's vagina,
all
but you
bread
don't
as
eat
well.
fish eggs, really?
Ryan.
Probably the reason you get an itchy fanny is you eat too much Marmite.
I don't eat
An
Marmite.
itchy
It's
fanny.
disgusting.
I'm glad
I
I
love
age
the way you
restricted.
say that. An itchy fanny. I love it. Oh my god.
Itchy fanny.
I'm glad I age restricted this.
I love these words. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, it's
Yeah, and unindoctrinated says if you deny the Mandela effect, you might as well jar your brain like Einstein. No blouse required. Yeah, man.
ain't
Might
that
as
the,
well just stick your
ain't that
brain
the
in a
truth?
jar of
What
yeast.
if I've
Hey,
already jarred my brain and it didn't help?
Well,
I know.
look at
see the
Ryan
noodle
when he,
napper. New noodle napper. Short noodle
Ryan,
napper.
Ryan, look at you when you were trying to make out we were all crazy because we were talking about Mandela effect, and then all of a sudden you went, "Hold on a minute, it doesn't say that."
I've always felt the same about it. I've I agree that there's some weird stuff going on. I just don't understand like it I'm not it's not gonna make sense to me and I'm not you know what I mean, until I can answer the question of who and what and why. I need that information.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Because it's just burning in my head. How the hell? Why?
What?
What would it? You know what I mean? Like it just
What
it doesn't fit
Ray,
together in my brain. There's like an empty spot there. I'm just
Ray, I'll
you know what
tell
I
you,
mean?
I'll tell you what I know. Right, one, it happens and you can't deny it. If you are denying it, I think there's something going off with you. Like you might even be dishonest because I've heard people who deny it and then say Mandela effect to things. So surely they can't.
Yeah, well, of course.
Surely they can't say that, right? So one, it happens, and I don't think you can deny it. Two,
No, I'm not denying that there's weird stuff. No, I'm not denying
we all know who's
it. I know what
doing
it is.
it. Is the
Yeah.
applause of God?
Well,
Yeah,
I said it earlier on today.
and
well,
I
I
forgot.
know these things, but
Hold on a minute, I
that's
forgot what three were going to be. Maybe they're only going to be two. Or did
Let's
I stretch one into three? No, there ain't another. Sorry.
I guess because there's no way to confirm stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you confirm something that you remember? You know what I mean? Like, that's the part that gets me is like how, like, if I was going to argue with
Well,
somebody about whether it
that's
was
what
true or not,
residue is, though, isn't
how
it?
would I go about it though? You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's what residue is, though. That's how you confirm it because, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
You
saying
said
like a lot
something,
of people aren't convinced by that kind of
right?
stuff. They're just like, well, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, that's
You
what
know what I
I'm
mean?
like. But I'm going to put Joe Ryan, right? Do you really think hundreds of thousands of millions of people could all remember the same thing wrong? Do you
No.
think that adds up in
Not
like?
necessarily. No, no. I mean, I know, I do know a little bit about psychology, and I don't think so. No, but
Hmm,
at the same time, I understand that there's a lot of things I don't know about a lot of things. You know what I mean? Because there could be a lot of stuff that I'm just not aware of that might be involved.
right.
You know, or could be or whatever. You know.
This was my biggest Mandela effect, right?
Mhm.
Crocodile Dundee when he pulls out his knife and he goes, "That's a
Oh
knife,"
yeah,
and then he goes,
Yeah,
"This is a knife,"
this is not.
yeah. He
and
goes,
now he don't say that. He says, "That's a knife." I swear to God,
yeah.
right? When that film come
He used,
out, I was in
yeah,
junior school, and we were
yeah,
all picking sticks up off floor, and we were all grabbing each other, and going, "That's
yeah.
not a knife. This is a knife." You know?
Yeah, that's what he does.
You're
He
not
says,
telling me I'm misremembering that, Ryan. You can
yeah.
bollocks.
And
He says
the
that's
one where the girl in what's it called? Octopussy, I think is the movie, the James Bond film where
no. You mean a
Jaws has a girlfriend. Yeah,
Moonraker.
Moonraker, that's the one. Yeah, the
Dolly
one
and
where they go
Braces.
through the studio where they're filming the moon landings. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Dolly and the
Uh,
braces.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Can't,
I'm telling you, bro. I
you
might have
can't
imagined
deny
that,
that.
but I'm telling you that chick had braces on.
No,
I'm telling you
no.
right now, bro.
Bad
Right, so
races.
why did Jaws fall in love with her then? Like, if she didn't have mental
Exactly.
teeth just like him,
Right.
Exactly.
Like
if you
That's
deny the
exactly that.
braces, you might as well deny that entire storyline in that film.
yeah. That's
Stupid.
not a knife.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
No.
It's yeah. That's
That's
not a
not a knife.
Sheila. How do you
It's a
know?
knife.
Watch this. I love when he grabs it and shoots crotch. I love that
Uh,
part. That's not a Sheila. Here, I'll show you.
yeah, she did, Alan. She definitely had braces. Without a
That
doubt.
movie definitely
So,
broke
so
some
it's the same.
racial lines or some sexist lines back in the day, you know.
It's the same as the a scary movie where he goes into the room and you've got one of the Wayne's
Yeah.
brothers under the blanket and he says, "I see white people. It now says I see dead people. How is that a parody?
What?
Just reiterating the exact same thing. That doesn't make it
It said
funny.
white people. I can
Well,
say
it
that.
was. It was.
I see dead
I
people
see white
is the
people.
original saying that
You said
parody
white
was made off.
The
Exactly.
parody said white people. I can say that. But anyway, I mean, regardless,
You can deny it if you want to.
I'm not denying it. I'm saying I know. I remember it the other way, but how do I explain it? I don't know. I can't explain it. It doesn't make any sense.
Ryan,
I
you
get what
you
Ryan's
cannot
saying.
honestly explain that in your head.
I want to know the answer to the question. Let's put it that way. You got me there. I do want to know why these things are like that, and I want to know all
Yeah.
about it.
So do you
I'm
want to know
confused.
what moon is and what sun is and blah blah whatever you want to talk about? Do you
Blah,
want to know
blah.
all them questions like?
I know the moon's a reflection of the Earth. At least that's what I'm assuming based on what I know.
No, but you know it's
What
flat.
else is-
As
The
a
sun is just
baseline, you know it's flat and
Yeah.
it's got
yeah.
topography
We
and
live
all
on
that
a
business.
three-dimensional
You
planet.
don't know size in it. You don't know the actual shape. But do you also want to know what sun and moon is?
They're
Oh,
timekeepers
Ryan, I'm talking
for
to
the
you.
sun, for the days and the seasons. That's what they are. They're clock. It's a
No,
clock.
no,
Guide the
that's not
sun.
the question. I
You know
said, do you want to know what they are, though?
what they
yeah,
are?
exactly. Alan.
Yeah, do you want to know what sun is like? Do you want to know what moon is?
I think I already know.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? What do you? Maybe you're
Please
hinting at
enlighten
something I'm
us
not
if you know what they
thinking
are.
of. I think the sun is basically coming in from outside the dome and it's being beamed into a point of light. It's not really a physical thing at all. It's just a point of light.
Why does Bible
Kind of
say?
like
Why does Bible say it's in the firmament? Then?
By the way, if anybody
because
wants to,
because it rotates in the firmament. You can actually do an experiment. Matter of fact, if you watch
No,
the
but
thermal fields, you'll see some of that.
no, but
You'll
by
see some of
in
that.
the firmament, it means like inside wheels.
It's
Have
inside
you
the
not?
frequency. Yes.
Have you not seen picture of PJ? Get a picture of Hebrew cosmology up.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. I was
Turtle.
going to say,
You're
if
talking about
anybody
the
wants
turtle.
No, I want to explain something from this picture
yeah, no problem.
if you'll
Hey,
allow me.
Okay.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, I will. I'll hear you.
If
Hold
you'll
on,
allow
Ryan.
me.
Ryan, hold on. If anybody wants to come in, the link's at the top. Yeah, I'll go get that now.
My wife's texting me. Hold on.
Because everybody talks about this, right? But I want to point out on this diagram, right?
Right, so.
Okay.
Pick old one or modern one, it don't matter.
Bloody pipes. Right, I'll grab that one.
Pipes.
Bloody pipes, man.
Reminds me of that BBC thing, that horror thing from about 10 centuries ago. That Halloween thing done on BBC, and there was this ghost in it, it was called Pipes.
I remember
You remember
saying,
that, PJ?
I remember you saying that, aye.
You wouldn't know about that, Ryan, like it were on telly in England, but yeah.
Alan said, I smell people.
I smell fish eggs,
Mhm.
right?
I smell opinions. I
Disgusting
smell
thing.
opinions
Innit?
and onions.
Can you grab it, PJ, so you can zoom in?
I'm looking at
Let's
PJ's
see
face.
what I'll do.
Or like download it and then share it in your photos so you can zoom in on it.
Brian Cox enjoys BBC.
That's
think
not
he
all he
does.
enjoys.
I think
The
most
extra large
all the
ones.
trolls are employed by the BBC because they've all got repeats. That's
Can't
all
you
they've
remember when he was
got.
tapping on his keyboard?
Who?
Dear Emo,
PJ.
whatever it was. No, Brian Cox was in that band, when a Dear Emo or something, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Hi, Glenn.
That's next thing you can get up, PJ.
Do you think he's a
What's that?
vegan?
Brian Cox when he's in Dear Emo.
Vegan? I don't know. Maybe.
He seems
He
like
was
that.
literally in a band before he was a professor of space.
How do you become a professor of
Stop
space?
being
And the president of Ukraine was a gay guy. Interesting.
You can't.
What?
Well, you can, like Vicky. You could profess to know that all you want to know about something that's not real. You can just keep adding on to it.
Just make up your own story.
Sorry, my
Call it his
air
story.
freshener keeps going off.
Come on, PJ.
Yeah, I'm
No
trying to sort
rush.
this out.
Don't stress him out, Michael.
I know that's what I'm
He's
saying.
having
It,
It's
trouble
because I
over
keep
here.
bloody clicking.
Crying out loud.
that's why I'm doing it, Vicky.
No, don't.
PJ's better than it than me, to be fair.
Not really.
No, yeah, but he rings
Oh.
me when he's got problems, and I'm like, I don't know. I literally do it on my phone.
No, I don't know how to share get this because
What does he have problems with?
I can get it up on my.
I'll do it, and I'll show
Right,
you.
hold on.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, share it because I don't know how. Because when I download it, I get it up on
I'm
my
gonna get it.
thing. I can't share that.
Do you know what,
I'm gonna
right?
get it.
How do I share my on that?
Can you
Say that
imagine
again,
watching this and it's just us four talking absolute crap as normal?
I don't know. It might be interesting.
See what weirdos we are.
Oh, trust me, I can attract some weird people. Really weird people.
Yeah, me.
I swear, Luca and what's his name? Goon McGoon follow me everywhere because I was in Tartaria and McToon came in there and so did Luca, and then I was on another Discord channel and they followed me over there, and now I'm over
Well,
here
I'm
and
telling you
I
now,
swear to God that guy follows me everywhere.
Luke's
It's
better
crazy.
not turn up here.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
I won't entertain it. I'm really sorry. I can't. He's a baller troll, and I can't. I just no.
He's definitely Mandela affected.
No, he's just affected. I don't know about Mandela affected. He's just affected.
Someone told me he was Japanese or Chinese or something. I'm
I
like, no,
thought
I
he
think
was
he's
though.
probably just a white guy that's got a little mental problem.
right.
But I didn't expect the crooked eye. That just blew. I couldn't help it. Just break up laughing my ass off when I saw that. Oh
I
my
haven't got a
God!
clue how to share pictures
Now
like
I
that.
understand.
Yeah,
Now I
on
understand.
Google.
Michael's
Yeah,
doing
easy.
it.
I can
Yeah,
share.
I know.
Hold on, I can share tab, but I can't zoom in on it. Well, maybe
That's
I
what I'm
can.
saying.
Hold on, let me try.
I saved it and I put it into my documents in that. So how do I share that? My
I'm not
documents.
sharing this.
Not
not
yet.
sharing.
No.
I don't see anything except PJ's mug. That's all I see.
Hold on.
And me.
Hold on.
It came up. It went away. It came up when I went. The tab went away.
Right. Sharing it.
Sure. Hold on. I'm showing.
I'm not sharing it now. Can you see it getting bigger?
No, I can see PJ's face.
No,
I'm not
nothing
seeing
there
nothing
yet, dude.
PJ's mug.
It says
Just
I'm
page.
sharing.
Yeah, but
No,
his
no,
face
No, but
is taking up the
you
whole
have.
thing.
He has to click on your picture so that you're the one up there on the main screen. Remember?
No, Michael could. He's in this room
I
without
can do
me
it.
clicking on. He can,
I'm doing
he
it.
can do it
Like,
himself.
you not see that?
No,
No,
just PJ's head.
Nobody can see that.
No,
no.
Nobody's seeing it.
What the?
not on YouTube.
I think
but
PJ
not
has
in
to click on your icon
Hold on.
and highlight you, so
I
that way
can do
you're
it.
the one.
I can do it in here. I can share my own stuff in here, Ryan.
Yeah, because he's in the same. He's in the same room.
Right.
Right.
Can nobody not see
No, I
it?
see your icon.
I can see
I
your
see your
icon.
icon now.
What about
Yeah, I put
anybody
the
in
icon up.
YouTube? Can anybody
No,
in
I've got
YouTube hear on
YouTube
share?
on. It's just your
I don't know what
icon.
they're seeing.
Yeah,
Just
not
have
even
to-
the
See your
tabs.
rainbow afro or whatever that is.
Earlier.
Oh, hold on. What about now then? Can anybody
Yes.
see that?
Now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I
Right.
see
Now.
something. Yes, I
Right.
see that. Yeah.
So when I make it bigger, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Can I show you that? Right. That says firmament. That black line. There's windows in it and all that business. Sun, moon, and stars are all inside that. Wheels and clouds. Can you see that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
it's all in here with us. It's not in the firmament, this barrier that's separating waters from waters. It's in the firmament called sky. Because in Bible, sky's called firmament and sky is also called heaven.
I thought you said you were going down there on Friday. So
What's that?
And
Yes,
what
I
is
agree.
that? That's crazy. What the hell was that? Yeah, I need to practice this because I don't know how to do that. How did you manage to share? Did that come from your own file? That picture? Did you save it and take it from your own file?
No, that
And
that
show
was
it?
in tabs. No. just in
All right. 'Cause
tabs.
I don't know. Can you share your own files, like your stuff? Because it doesn't
Yeah,
give
if
you
I
an
share
option
my
for the.
entire screen, and that's when all audio chaos starts.
So you can share
I
pictures
don't.
and that. You just have to share them on Google, and if
It's a
they can't,
nightmare.
don't. Yeah, it's a pain to share picture. I just couldn't do it because every time I clicked on the picture, it wouldn't let me get back to restream to see if I could share it.
Right.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I couldn't
Yeah, I
do
know
it.
what you mean.
So you can only share what's actually on the internet and stuff like that. Really, you can't share your own personal files unless you share your entire screen. But I didn't know there was an echo earlier on. Was it bad?
No.
Yeah.
I was going to say
No, it
because
wasn't
like
I
when
can
you.
bad.
still hear it. It's like some girl talking.
Oh no, I'm talking about when I shared the entire screen when I first shared earlier on the video, and it said it was a bit echo, but it was all right. See, to me, it sounded okay in here. When I thought you said you got feedback, I thought you meant you got it in here, Michael.
No,
When
I
you
can hear
shared
somebody
it.
talking like a woman or something.
Oh yeah, now I think that's in Ryan's, isn't it? Or have you got the TV on, Vicky?
Yeah, that's my wife.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, it's Ryan's wife.
Oh, it's Ryan.
It's Ryan's wife, not Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan's
Watch. If I
wife.
mute, does it? Wait. Let me mute and see if it was.
Sounds like
Mm-mm.
TV or something with a woman
Hey,
on it.
did you see Level Up Observer's latest video?
No.
Do you see my face?
I'm gonna, yeah, I'll put you on.
Ryan.
There he is.
There's my wife. She's in bed. She's had a surgery on her foot.
Yeah.
And
I
she's
do
talking
not
in the
want
background. Am I obviously sorry?
Yeah, you must be picking it up, Ryan. Only,
Oh,
It was my
look, the
fault.
poor woman's had surgery. Let her talk.
nah.
Yeah, let her. Well, she's still talking to her mother.
She's
I
had,
have to let her talk.
she's had surgery, mate, for her even more. Ryan's like, I hope our lass doesn't hear that.
I just don't get involved. No, she just had surgery yesterday on her foot. She had some bone spurs or something that were rubbing and they were causing her problems with her pain and stuff in her foot. So she had a surgery and they
Not good.
disconnected something down there and then reattached it. And so she's in a lot of pain and I'm taking care of her. So
Why is that supplement small?
Well, at least you're
I'm
taking
being a good
care of
being
her.
a good husband. And I'm taking good care of her, yes. I'm taking very good care. She's actually told me
We'll
like
saw
6
you in
times
that
since we
daft.
got home yesterday that I'm doing a great job.
We all
I don't
saw
know
you in
why.
that daft out of the night. Like we all know you're doing a good job.
Oh,
Oh,
Paddy's
well,
nice.
not always. I make my
Yeah.
mistakes. I'm not perfect in nothing, but yeah.
Do
It
they
looked like
really?
it looked like an Irish version of Jake the asshole.
Yeah, I'm going to share this video from Level Up Observer. Play it through, guys.
I don't know
I'm going
whether
to
I
share
should
this.
take that as an insult or a compliment.
I'd take it as an insult.
What?
I'm going to share this video just to see what you think of it.
PJ, just show
Yeah.
before you do
The
that.
two
Just show
short
Ryan
clips
what
here,
Jake the
filmed by
asshole looks
Russian
like.
Oh, hold on then. Yeah. Hold on a minute.
With that hat on, and then Ryan will know straight to it.
Oh no. Oh, it smells like fresh cut wood in here.
Fresh cut wood.
Yeah, because I cut wood. I'm a
How
lumberjack.
much wood would a woodchuck cut if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck, all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Pete and Repeat were sitting on a fence. Pete fell off. Who was left?
Come on, PJ, what are you doing, man?
I don't know what you want, Minnie.
Yeah, what is that a picture of?
PJ,
Yeah,
Is that the space shuttle?
what are you doing?
Is this space shuttle?
Showing this shocking
Please stop
footage.
sharing to share again because I was already sharing YouTube, so I need to share another window.
I'm so shocked.
If you just click onto the tab, it says share this tab instead.
What?
You just click
Oh,
on
did
it.
it? I don't know. We need that.
Oh, the doggy wants to talk. But the doggy's
Mm,
Anyone to show Ryan that silly art? It's there on his main picture. Look at that art.
that's Jake the asshole.
It's not the same if you're not showing video.
I was wondering if you can get them. You can't get them any bloody bigger, can you? No. Hey, oh, did he? Oh, no way. Did he take on FDFE at one point?
Yeah.
Give me the ball.
I don't understand how you blooming share.
I'm gonna show Ryan some proper footage. Hold on a minute. Live. This one.
Ryan looks like he's dead. He's frozen. Frozen dead.
I'm gonna-
Oh,
I'm-
yeah, his signal's gone, I
Hey.
think.
Let me share my screen. This is what I'm on about, Ryan.
Ryan is frozen in time.
That's what I'm on about, Ryan. Look at that bad boy.
There it is, yeah.
You look like that other day, but we're green one of these. Is he still there?
He's lost his signal by look. He's got a yellow
does,
signal.
hasn't
Yeah, he's got a yellow signal.
Look at the state of this crazy guy.
Network.
He's even got pointy ears holding that hat up.
I know. And he said he was he wasn't a flat earther. He fooled us all.
That would slip clean down all the way over his face if it weren't his pointy ears holding hat up.
Has he got elf ears on?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you now.
All right, I'm back. I guess my internet's.
There he is. Look, there he is. Look, Ryan, Jake the asshole.
I see him. It's quite ugly if you ask me. I don't know if I look. He does have my nose though. He does have a big nose like me.
I'm on about his hat.
Oh, isn't it?
You had a green one of these hats on.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It was a leprechaun hat. A
Yeah.
big pot of gold with a little leprechaun feet sticking out.
Is that what we're looking at here? A rainbow leprechaun?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yes. Mine wasn't rainbow though.
Is
I
he a
don't do that
gay
rainbow
then?
thing. I guess he might be.
How you doing, Glenn? Never noticed you there. Good to see you, man.
Hi, Glenn.
I said hello to Glenn ages ago.
I didn't.
Hello.
I didn't know he was on. I haven't been keeping an eye on chat. Sorry, guys.
How dare you?
I'm not
Paige?
a professional streamer like Flats and Michael.
At least Miss
I know Flats always seems to he always manages to
Neither.
mention everybody. He's good at that.
Not me either.
I mentioned everybody, I think. If I forgot you, I'm really sorry.
How many people are in chat?
I have no idea.
Just
Uh-oh.
eight at the minute.
There was 11 earlier. And
There was 12. No, no.
Probably
That's
people.
What changed?
A lot of people.
I started talking, right?
a lot
Mind you,
of people have
everybody
come
who
on and
watches
like, what?
Flat should be subscribed. Shouldn't they?
Like,
You think? Yeah.
everyone's watching, like, what are we actually watching apart from these four weirdos talking?
Yeah, I'll put on this level F for Zebra. I'll put
Oh,
on
yeah,
this
man.
Is that the question of the day then?
Question for day is what day is it?
Friday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really? Damn it!
Well, it is here, yeah. It's definitely
Right,
Friday.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it, guys. Just play it through. It's not long.
On board the
Well, yesterday was Thursday.
Jamie said, PJ, you're way better than
Looking
Flats.
through the window as
Uh-oh.
Elon Musk's SpaceX Dragon is approaching.
Your little shot. Hey, Jamie, I showed you a little shot earlier that you put out of Arwen. Magic, man. Magic.
And hoping
Asking
to
what it
dock
is,
with the
though.
international.
Say again.
What is it though?
What's
What
what?
is
What's
it?
what?
That what Owen's saying. Did he actually say that on a live stream?
What do you mean? No. What he did, he put Arwen's face on chat. What you call him? I forgot his blooming name. Chris Chandler. He's a lol cow, and he put it on him. It was him from
great.
about 12 years ago. And he put it on him doing a like a Hadouken, but with some kind of wizard language.
I see.
It was his Sonic Chew, I think. It was his Sonic Chew language or something like that. I don't know.
That's weirdo.
I'll play this.
Space station.
This is mental. You've seen it the other day, Vicky, didn't you? I've seen it
Yeah.
before, but
It looks like a
Particular
drawing.
attention to detail of the
A
window
minute.
seal, particularly
Pause it,
metal
PJ.
silver
Pause it.
band.
Those damn details.
Pause it.
yeah.
Pause it. Right before he even
Yeah,
says
go on.
it, I know he's going to say, "How come all that's clear as day and that window's blurred daylight?" I bet he's gonna
It's
say
not
that.
like it overlaps the window. You'll have seen it. Once you see it, I think you'll remember it.
Look how clear it looks. It's like
I know.
superimposed.
I know. It's ridiculous. Wait till you see what happens. It's just
It's
beyond the
fake.
joke. It's ridiculous.
The outside seal, okay?
Beyond a joke. That's a good one. It's beyond.
It's ridiculous.
It's like they're not even trying to sound like they know what they're talking about. It's like they want you to think how dumb they are, but then at
No,
the same time that you're right, right?
this is shockingly crap
And that's what
footage.
I want you guys just
Or
It is.
CGI.
But
to pay.
It looks like a shuttlecock.
Well, have a closer look.
Oh look,
should we say?
it looks like
That
satin.
silver seal looks
if
like
you let
it's
him
got
like,
rivets in it.
This is why you
Now,
saw a
as
man
this
standing in
clip
the background.
progresses, we go to a second shot where the dragon seems there seems to
And
be a
it
bit of a
defies all
special effects
reality.
layering issue here because the dragon capsule and a satellite dish actually go past that
can't
silver
wait, Jamie.
seal there as well. Let's have a look.
Nice music.
I know, but why is it so slow?
Now this is where it gets silly.
it
SpaceX Dragon
was silly
capsule
from
and
start.
that satellite dish up here are about to go through the windowsill of the Russian section of the
No.
International Space Station.
It's
Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Let's go to the dish. Look at that.
Basically, it's inside triple glazing.
Isn't
Why?
it? Look at this ridiculousness.
Look at
That's
it.
ridiculous, lads. And again,
Oh, if you can't see that superimposed and just slap there, you're stupid.
Layering problems, man.
It's bad, isn't it?
That's pathetic.
once more,
You're not telling me they're not doing that on purpose, like just to blind
Yeah, of
people.
course they are. Of course they are. They've got to be doing.
bear with me.
You've got all these pathetic
Is it still
globe
window
defenders
seal?
like, oh, look at stupid flares.
And it's a
Don't
still
think
shot.
space is real.
Of the SpaceX
It's like,
Dragon
yeah.
capsule.
For reasons
seemingly
like that,
coming
that's why we don't think
inside
it's
the
real.
window seal. Along
Is
with a
Moxie a
satellite
mod
dish
on Arwen?
coming inside the window seal of the International Space Station.
Crazy.
Just like the old
Like
school
it's got a ghost
setup
body.
I highlighted a while back,
It's amazing.
where we had the same issues, layering issues, where they didn't quite get the layering right, certainly in this instance. And as a result, Elon's SpaceX Dragon has been flattened by the Russians
And
as this silly pantomime has been exposed yet again.
scared it to death, bit looks, and
We've
turned it
seen
into
the
a
physical
ghost.
seal,
Pantomime.
and then we
All
have to
that money and
entertain
he couldn't even get good
tosh
CGI.
like this.
That is terrible.
Isn't it?
Proper terrible.
Beyond the jet.
And people defend that. There'll be somebody defending that right now.
Oh yeah. Ding-a-ling.
Just packet loss.
I seen I sent it to you, didn't I? The Mars rover or whatever it is. And there's things on the floor and I'm like, what? And someone said, oh, yeah, they're taking samples but they can't get them back. So why are you taking samples, you retard?
That's silly.
It's backwards, isn't it?
Yeah. Proper silly, that.
But someone said they saw
Taking
footprints.
sample.
To think that there's something on a
They're
light
taking a
sky
sample but can't get it.
without proving first that it's something that you can land on,
Hey, Moomin.
and then claiming you can land on it. It's like, wow.
See if this shares the picture. See if this shares the picture. Hold on.
Well, you can land on Narnia too.
Sharing full screen, yeah.
Right. So does that share the picture?
Yeah, that's it.
You sharing?
That's
Yeah.
Right. So I've just done it on
So,
screen.
right, so again, zoom in on it.
And it took him 10 years.
There we go. Enough? More?
A bit more.
See how there's
Yeah.
Walter above and Walter.
Look,
Okay.
hold on there, right? Well, back a little bit. No, you've gone too
Yeah.
far. You've gone too far. Now we're looking at land.
What do you mean? Zoom in or zoom out?
Out.
because I can only see it's big in
Ow.
my eyes. You know what I mean? Zoom
All
out.
right, well, make it smaller. Right, stop there. Right.
Right.
Oh, it's going to be about to begin.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
go.
go on. Sorry.
Zoom in.
You need to-
In fact, it don't matter. You can see. I can see it good enough there. Right. Whoa! Stop. Stop.
Okay,
Right.
sorry.
Hold it there.
Sorry.
Right.
Right.
Firmament. Yeah. Right on top of that black thing. There.
Yes.
On your left hand side, and then you can see it on your right hand side. Firmament on top of that black thing, and you can
Yeah.
see
Mm-hmm.
them little lines that are called window and doors of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
sun, moon, and the stars are all in sky with us, where it says clouds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
That's the one.
so when it says in the firmament, it means in here with us, because sky's
Yeah,
also
not
called
outside.
firmament in Bible,
Yeah.
and sky's
Well,
also
yeah, because
called,
when you look up, you're going to see the firmament, obviously. But
no, but in Bible, right, sky's also called firmament, and it's also
Right.
called heaven.
Right.
And firmament's also called sky, and it's also called heaven in Bible. See what I'm saying? But when it says in the firmament, it means they're in here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
stars, moon, sun, all inside here with us.
Yeah, I agree.
So Moxie put a video of Arwin in Arwin's chat.
Yeah.
Because
In Erwin's chat. How'd that go?
why would you make Moxie a mod?
Wow.
Ah.
Like, he's a little troll. He's
Why is
a
everybody still
troll.
going on about Arwen? Like it's like making him into a chuffing
Yeah,
legend.
how did he
or
get so popular? How did he get so
Because he's a
popular?
weirdo, isn't it?
I wish everybody were talking about me every day.
Yeah, really. Maybe I should start doing some of this crazy stuff. I'm kidding.
Hi, Jeff.
You're right. Let me just see. Oh, Jeff, how you
I
doing,
don't
man?
like Moxie.
Jeff, how you doing, dude? The link's at the top, Jeff, if you want to come in. We're just blethering rubbish, to be honest. You know what I mean?
It's
You
just
got any
me being
videos or anything to
roasted.
share, mate?
To be fair, Arwin
What about
deserves it.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
Yeah.
I can't believe that's happening. I've been watching a lot of his
Yeah,
training
but
footage.
listen,
Jake Paul can fight, no doubt, but Mike Tyson's got to kill him.
yeah, but you've got to put it all into reality, haven't you? Right, and it's all about making money.
Aye.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at when Tyson fought Roy Jones Jr. Right, it had absolutely levered that guy all over, but it was pathetic. But
Yeah,
where's
but have you seen the terms?
exactly like it
The
went?
terms of the contract, his brother can jump in the ring with him.
There's no way, right? They'll let Tyson batter Jake Paul. If you think he's going to get in that ring and batter him all over, you're not. It's not happening.
I know, but imagine two of them
no.
in the ring with a
It's all about making money.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
All it's about. It's not about
About getting the most
but it'll be
vibes
about
and the most
money
attention.
until someone
before
gets
they fight.
seriously injured. And
Not
then
do well, Vicky. When
KSI,
Tyson fought Roy
They might get
Jones,
their ear bit off.
right? Tyson fought
Brian.
Roy Jones Jr. about 3 years ago, right? And everybody was saying, "Look at Tyson's training; he's going to batter it. He's going to kill Roy Jones, right?" And it was the worst boxing match that's ever happened in.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
ever
that was
seen.
a sparring match.
It was like went like Tyson punching head and everything. It's like he's not going to get in and batter Jake Paul. If you think he is,
I kind of hope he bites his ear off.
That was a glorified sparring match, I think.
Tyson would bite his ear off if he were allowed to.
Just a
Okay.
glorified
I
sparring
hope he
match.
does.
There's no way they were going to
He
knock
likes
each other
cauliflower.
out. But
Not gonna happen.
he is training well, though. Tyson's definitely training well.
He did the exact same thing before Roy
How
Jones.
old is he now?
I'll
He's like
go
60.
get
isn't
some
he?
Tyson training footage. I'll get some Tyson training footage. See if I can. Let's do
but
that.
PJ, you can
There's
get
no
the-
doubt he can punch.
you
But
can
can
get
he
some
still
of that
again?
fight
footage.
like a fighter?
Right,
That's
listen,
young.
Yeah.
listen, right. Some of that footage that they're showing now was Tyson 3
Yeah.
years ago when he was training for Roy
Oh, yeah,
Jones.
some of it is. Yeah, some
And
of it
it
is. Some of it
didn't
is. But some of it.
It was worst boxing
But-
match ever. It were like you weren't allowed to hit Roy
Oh, I
Jones.
know. I
And
know.
it's going
I
to
know.
be
It
the
was
same
like
again with Jake Paul. It's all a con to
It-
just drum up
It was a
money.
glorified. It was a glorified sparring match, and he's his boxing clips are good, but you can see they're clipped, they're edited every 2 seconds, so he's probably getting out of breath and that. But he can still move. He can still move and still hit.
Did you not see
Yeah.
Jeff with it backstage?
Oh no, sorry, I was searching through YouTube, so I didn't see it.
Yo, Jeff.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. You got him. Cheers, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jeff. I mean, how you doing, dude? Sorry, dude. I didn't realize.
I'm sitting there waving at you, and
Just left.
I was
Oh,
looking
dude.
through YouTube. I wasn't on this screen. I was on another screen. Sorry. Right, I'm back to another
It
screen.
was one of
so
those.
watch
I
out.
opened my mouth and I inserted my foot. That was one of those. I'm kidding. Take your foot out of your mouth.
yeah, and it is raining here.
Is it?
There's a Jimmy C level leaving me out in the rain.
Nice.
Right. Look. That's older footage.
Get off it.
I'm getting withdrawal from being able to see Jamie C level videos. He hasn't made one in a while, and
Was he scared?
That's from PJ straight off his game. Isn't it? Now you don't know if you're looking for Jamie C level
He's
or
like, wait a minute, what was I looking for?
What is he looking for?
I've just seen this Tyson's training shit.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson's like nearly 60, and how old are the Jake and
Jake Paul's
whatever?
27.
Do you know what I mean? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but in reality, Vicky, Mike Tyson would kick his ass all over the place.
I
Oh,
hope
yeah,
so.
definitely.
60 or not.
Definitely.
But whether they allow that to happen in ring is a different story.
Well, no, because
Well,
they
yeah,
can have
it's all
both
directed.
Paul brothers in the ring.
Now, I'm telling you now, look, last fight Tyson did with Roy Jones Jr. were a shambles.
Mhm.
An absolute shambles.
Well, Buster Douglas.
Tyson were training exactly the same. And there were videos all on YouTube. Look at Tyson training, blah, blah. And when he got in the ring with Roy Jones, it was like, really was like watching 12 men battle. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was. It was a glorified sparring match.
Shambles,
He can still move.
Honestly, if you think that Tyson's going to get in the ring and absolutely batter Jake Paul all over, then you're getting indoctrinated.
No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that, I don't think. But he is training well. But he can still move. But like I say, it's edited clips, so you're only getting 1 second, 2 seconds of him hits, and he's probably getting tired. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he can still
I
move.
think it's possible that if he were to swing a few good punches right at the beginning and catch the guy off guard, he might actually knock him on the mat. But would he actually win in a real boxing match? If they weren't faking it? No, I don't think so. You're right.
Well, no, but 1 minute, that's not what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is, in real life, Tyson would absolutely annihilate Jake Paul. There's no questions there. It'd absolutely kill him.
No.
Tyson's an animal. But in
would.
reality, in that boxing match, it won't be allowed for Tyson to unleash the beast on him. Just like it weren't when he fought Roy Jones Jr. It
Yeah, I
was
got you.
shambles.
Yeah.
And it was exactly the same on YouTube. Look at Tyson training, and everybody was like, yeah, Tyson's going to kill him. And when it happened, Tyson didn't even throw an head punch. It weren't allowed. And it's not going to be allowed again, right? He won't be allowed to absolutely annihilate Jake Paul, bite his ear off, or whatever he wants to do to him, because they won't allow it.
Well, because he's a
Oh,
professional
right.
boxer and he still has to go on boxing in a normal career. Yeah.
I think it was in the
It's all about
contract that
making money. It makes Tyson money. It makes that idiot
it's popularity.
YouTuber make money. It's all about money. That's all it is.
I think
about
Jake
money.
Paul's
Even
wearing
says,
headgear.
yeah, fight hype. Yeah, let's hype this fight.
Mhm.
Aye.
Right, there we go.
They've turned it into like the NFL.
For you.
Let me edit it. A little clip. It still can move.
I'm gonna give you that.
It absolutely killed Jake Paul. It honestly,
Yeah,
Jake Paul left if he fought properly on him. Like,
Oh yeah.
it is a money grab, Glenn. It is a money grab, but
it is.
yeah, I mean, I used to hate Tyson just because I preferred underdogs, but now I like him.
You know what's funny is like, he just didn't listen to anyone and just did his own thing in the fight and actually just annihilated him.
Oh, that'd be
I'd
brilliant.
be red
That'd be
for it.
brilliant.
I'd love to see some regular 20-year-old kid just beat the shit out of him. That's what I'd like to see.
I even want that, like, but it's not going to happen, is it? Like,
Don't you think
never
it's an
know.
insult?
Even if it did
though?
happen, they'd find a way to
Mike Tyson's being pretty defiant lately, so you never know.
Sure he is.
Yeah.
You might say, "Yeah, okay, sure, I'll do that," and then just, and he goes, "I don't care about the
Dana
money."
White,
well,
Dana
I,
White
I
says,
Well, we
really
know what
hope-
happens to those people. It's like in the
I
NFL.
really hope he does.
That's when the referees start tackling them instead of the players.
yo, Dana
You're not
White
allowed to
says,
make a touchdown, you son of a bitch.
Dana White says, who's Paul got to fight next? Clint Eastwood, 93-year-old. Clint Eastwood's 93, man.
Hey,
Clint
if I get,
Eastwood's-
hey, listen, if I get some of that money, you can come fight me, Jake, mate.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll give you a Barnsley
Give me
kiss.
$5 million. I'll let you beat the crap out of me.
Yeah, I know that Alan Tyson is a flat earther. I knew that. Yeah.
I'll box Sean Hawkins for free.
Who is? Wait, what? Who's a flat earther? What?
Tyson's a flat earther. I knew that.
Tyson, hell yeah.
Is,
Oh, is he? I've never. Yeah, I've heard
Right.
a lot of things on TikTok, but I don't believe it. So.
Day 3. You still want to fuck with me?
Hey, you still respect me? Yeah, I do, because you got a goofy ass voice. Thank God put the perfect voice on that man.
It was okay. But you know what you got in store.
The way you want
gotta face the God of war. And get ready, baby. Fire tonight.
You try to talk.
listen,
He's
Listen,
actually
right?
looking pretty,
Yeah, but
in
listen.
pretty good shape.
how many films have you watched with people boxing on it where it looks real? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
That
of course.
could literally just
Nah.
be set up for YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Well,
definitely
all
it's
sports
edited.
are set up.
You're only getting 1 to 2
You should be able
second
to do
clips of him. But do a few combinations. You're not getting like 10 seconds. You know what I mean? So he's probably tiring. Still move. You can still
That
move.
would be
If you think
funny.
sports are
You
real.
could have tickets for that one there, Jamie C level. A debate between
then-
Tyson and FTFE. But it has
He
to
wouldn't
be
do
it
that.
That
has
would be
to be
brilliant.
face-to-face debate though. It would have to be face-to-face. Have to be face-to-face debate.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be as awesome.
No, then it would be fake. I mean, it wouldn't be real if it wasn't face to face.
I'll challenge him to a standing on one leg contest.
Winning.
Thumb wrestling, toe wrestling. Something you can beat him at.
Yeah, Tyson.
You move.
Look at me wearing his
Still got
underwear.
good legs.
There's some short shorts.
You've seen this guy in real life,
Yeah.
right? He's like the shortest, littlest dude you've ever seen in your life. Only he's like all muscle. It's really creepy looking.
Yeah, he's about 5'9".
He's like a pit bull, a human form of a pit bull.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
definitely.
That's what he looks like.
He's a
He's like, yeah,
he's a
like
pigeon.
all muscle.
He loves his pigeons. He picks them out of his mouth and everything.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What?
Yeah, he has a whole bunch of them. He looks real winded there.
Yeah,
doesn't he? He's in like what a 6-ounce weight there. That's really gonna pump you up and get you all ready for a fight, doofus. You be doing low reps, high weight. You be doing 300 or 400 pounds and trying to do 1 rep and hold it. That's what you'd be doing. You would not be doing no cardio, dude. Come on, that's just ridiculous. It's fake. Everything's fake on TV. You guys know that, right? Everything is fake.
Yep.
Everything.
well,
is. Even when they claim that they're taking video at a grocery store, they're not. They're fake.
Ryan, it's not that it's fake. It's staged. It's a difference,
Okay.
right? Because wrestling, people get hurt in there. So
Oh,
saying
yeah.
it's fake doesn't mean.
Well, yeah. Okay, you're right.
staged.
Fake is a bad word. You're right.
Yeah,
not a
it's staged.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, they do get hurt. I mean, yeah, they do get hurt, and they're
I usually use choreographed because choreograph's a much better word because it actually describes exactly what they do. They set it
Who
up.
was the wrestler that fell and died from the thing?
Oh, he was one of the brothers. I can't
The
remember.
Hart
his name.
brothers, weren't it?
Yeah, the Hart. No.
Owen Hart.
Yeah, it was Owen
Yeah.
Hart. It was Owen Hart.
Kevin
he
Hart.
fell and broke.
Kevin
Yeah.
Hart.
But
Yeah,
it, man,
yeah.
He's not really.
He was coming in on a zip line thing and it
Yeah.
broke and he fell and he hit his head on the turnbuckle.
That's it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was Owen
Bret
Hart.
Hart's
It was
brother.
Owen Hart.
I watched wrestling back when it was
May 23rd, 1999.
Around.
It was over, yeah.
It was live, weren't it?
It fell from the Kansas
Yes, I
City
was alive.
from Kansas City Kemp Arena. That's where he fell. About 50 foot he fell, didn't he? Wow. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
No. I watched that wrestling movie with Zac Efron and about the brother wrestlers, and that fell. Wow, they were good wrestlers and that, but they were so unlucky. Every single one of the brothers except him killed themselves or died. Crazy. Yeah, they didn't get to WWF. They got to they were in
Don't
NWA
watch the
and that,
film.
from the 70s and 80s up to the 90s. You know what I mean? Something like that. I can't remember the name.
There's no point watching the film. PJ's just told you the whole thing.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. For Zac Efron, it was pretty good, but you could tell he's on steroids. What was it?
Stats? What the heck is that?
Steroids.
Oh, okay. We call them roids.
Roid.
We call
Yeah,
them roids,
steroids
they call them
are roids,
steroids.
Roid monkey.
I just call them steroids.
Juiced. Very juiced.
Trying to find this.
Supposedly they're going to make it illegal for you to use steroids as long as everybody can use them. As well.
I have steroid injections in my neck.
I don't understand. If somebody else is deciding who's going to win in the first place, then what difference does it make whether or not they use steroids?
It was he played Kevin Von Erich, and it was Von Erich brothers from MWA and that. Pretty good. It was all right. It was sad. Right, I'll play some more of this.
Go.
I made him a little bit. You want ice water? Yeah, you're covered.
You. Back across. You're hit the joint hard. Across. Balance. Balance. Beautiful.
Yeah, when I present the video on the YouTube side, it's a bit yucky. I don't know why.
Yeah. Double jab. Over. Her crosser. Double jab. Three. Double jab. Her crosser. Double jab. Distance. It's not what pressure. Should come too close.
Tweets his fists up to his face and moves his head. Well, he's brilliant that way.
That's a lot of pressure.
In the same place. His head's never.
That's awesome, Alan. I found my
I need some funding.
All right.
Yeah, I wonder why it's suggested.
I truly believe if they let him really box properly, he'd be champion again.
Oh, he would kill him. Yeah, he would kill him. He would kill Jake Paul. And Jake Paul is actually okay for where he's come for his boxing background. We're not, but he can fight and he can hit, but he's not Tyson standard. And he's 30 years younger, but I still don't think he'd beat him. If it went distance, maybe he'd end up. I mean, if Tyson's 50, he might not be able to take a punch.
Look at when he fought Anderson Silva. Like that guy should have annihilated him and all.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they're allowed to me.
Alan can't read anymore.
And then
I think they're supposed to pull punches when it's exhibition.
Yeah, it's just a glorified sparring match, isn't it? Say that again,
Alan can't read because he stepped on his reading glasses.
Oh, dude. Not good. Not good.
No good. Mine are in my drawer. I don't use them.
She keeps her glasses in her position.
So how do you like my flat earth proof? Mike Tyson's footage. Flat earth proof. Brilliant.
Definitely.
He's on a flat boxing ring. Square ring.
Down here.
But these are the footage during these.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Loose is the loosest gets.
One more
Stay loose.
30 seconds. Again, I guess you left.
Yeah, Glenn. Yes, Jake Paul has got good stamina. I don't think he's world class, and he said he wanted to do all the right things to become like champ and that. But fighting Tyson is not the way to become champ. Tyson's never going to be professional again, is he? So it's the wrong way. This is definitely a money grab. But he has got good stamina, and he is training like an athlete. He is training well, but he's not fast like Tyson. But he is training well for Jake Paul. He has been for years now. I mean, it's his like his first one was Nate Diaz, was it? And then he fought Deji as well, KSI's brother. But since then he has kind of gone up, got better and better. I mean, he fought UFC fighters, down and out UFC fighters. He's fought one boxer, Tommy Fury, and he lost on, but it went the distance. You know what I mean?
It's boxing's version of wrestling, though. To me, it's bollocks. All of it.
I
Complete.
just think it's an insult.
It's not even real.
YouTube boxing is not good.
Yeah, but look at youngsters coming up in boxing that have been training for years and years and years and can't get a professional fight, and then you've got these Egypts who, because they've got loads of money, can do it. It's ridiculous.
True.
Well, that's it. Yeah, Logan Paul. No, that was Logan Paul that fought Mayweather. That wasn't Jake Paul. That was Logan Paul fought Mayweather.
I just think it's a joke.
Didn't he lose to Mayweather?
He ought to have done.
Yeah, he lost.
If he didn't.
He lost, yeah. Yeah, he did. Who's it? Was it? Yeah, it was him. It was Logan Paul. Yeah, and Deji fought Mayweather as well. Deji fought Mayweather. It was funny.
Yeah, but what are these people? Who
He
are
did,
they anyway?
Deji did blood his nose or something, or cut his eyes,
Yeah,
something
were
like
they?
that, or hurt his eye. I think. What? Say that again, babe.
What actually do they do?
Who?
These idiots, like.
Well, Logan Paul's got Impulsive, his podcast with his mate Mike and all that. He's doing well in that. He's got Prime with KSI. He
Yeah, but
does
they're
all that.
famous just to be famous.
Yeah, he's a scammer as well at the end of the day, I think. But yeah, they know how to make their money. Jake Paul's kind of genius that way. He knows how to make his money. This is how he does it, from problem child to he's still problem child, even though he's a bit more grown up. You know, it's still.
Do you not think because it's aimed at like younger kids?
It is young people that watch them.
And I just but what are we teaching kids?
Yeah, that is the problem.
That you can be an idiot, but just get loads of money.
That's what they think.
It's the only way you can get any money, by being an idiot.
Yeah, but it's not going to make them happy, is it? In the
You
end,
have to make a deal with the devil.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, no. I'd rather be poor than. Yeah. No.
Me too.
Tyson was always known for his killing in the first 30 seconds. Yeah, before when he was amateur, his knockout, he got the fastest knockout of 8 seconds, didn't he? Because he phoned the Kevin, his coach, phoned Customata and says, yeah, he won. He went down in 8, and he says, you don't get 8 rounds in amateur boxing. He says, not 8 rounds, 8 seconds. That's when he was 15 maybe, 15, something like that. Yeah, he started boxing when he was 13. He looked like a man at 13. Tyson did.
Did
Yeah,
he looked like a man.
He probably was about cruiserweight at 13. You know what I mean? Crazy.
I don't know. I was shocked yesterday. PJ showed me a picture of Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis, no man,
He
wow.
looks so old.
So
Lennox
old, but
Lewis
man, he was
no
a
longer
monster
looks
at one
like him. He doesn't look like himself no more.
I think they have doubles of everything.
Let's see if we can find a video with Lennox Lewis. Let's just finish this one off and I'll see if we can find it.
That Destroyer or something, weren't he called?
I know what he looked like when the last time I seen him, but
We're
that
not
was
allowed
like a
to
big,
call him
huge, sweaty
that.
black
Yeah.
guy with like huge muscles bulging out everywhere.
He used to have like dreads, didn't he?
Yeah, now he's wow, he looks so strange now. Actually, let's just do it. Let's have a look. Because that's nearly finished anyway. Just keep chatting, guys, and I'll look for it. I'll look for something.
This might take a while then.
Yeah, it could take about 3 or 4 hours. It should be in my.
You
Oh
can
no, I
get that
didn't have
high
a phone.
quality, high internet service.
Yeah.
Who was this?
Who's that? I don't know.
Who was this trying to get in?
I don't know. Can you let him in? Whoever it is.
Who is it? Vic. That's
Hey,
Vic.
that's Vicky. Vicky. Oh, she must have dropped out. Right,
Drop
so
out,
hold
Vicky.
on.
Yeah, because we had Hedgehog Gate again.
What?
Blooming dog and hedgehogs in the garden.
Hedgehog?
Hedgehog?
Yeah, oh, what an
Hodge
hedgehog
egg?
is?
A hodge egg.
I know what a hedgehog is.
Right,
Got him in the
where's that
garden.
one? Where was that one where he looked really old?
No, he does. He looks well old.
It will be old though.
Right, I mean,
He's got to be
there,
60,
that's the one.
60 odd.
That's the one. This one here. You see it? I mean, that's his best. That's him now.
Can't
He's
see it.
the same age as Tyson, 57. You can't see it.
Make it bigger.
I can't unless I save it again and then share the full screen.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
Right, I'll
good.
have to do that.
He kind of looks
I'll
like
have to do
that black guy from TV. I can't remember his name.
He looks like he's in his 60s.
Yeah,
What,
well,
Andy?
yeah. Well, he's 58. I think he looks
He's very
58.
similar age to Tyson.
58.
He
Yeah.
looks old.
I mean,
Not
even
that
there, he
old.
looks
I'm 50. I don't think I'm old.
there. But he used to have dread. That's what he used to be like. I mean, that's
When I
after
was
he retired.
20, 50 was ancient. But now it's like, come on, really? I'm not
Oh, I
even
know.
really
I'm
slowing
two-
down.
I'm
Yeah,
two-
I mean, I'm just starting
I'm two and a bit
to get
years
health
old.
problems.
How old did you say you were, Ryan? 65?
50. I'm 50. You're 65. Listen to you. I wish then I could get the ARP cheaper. I'm kidding.
Nice.
I don't even get a senior discount yet, man. I gotta wait another 13 years.
Really?
I've been handicapped for fucking 12 years, almost 13 now, and I still can't get a break, man. I'm kidding. I haven't been handicapped.
Jeff Conkle. Jeff Conkle is at 6 foot to 285. Is that pound?
Yep. I already
Wow,
told you it's
man.
20 stones.
20 stone, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, you did actually, yeah.
I weigh 190 stone.
The Lennox loses.
I'm kidding.
By the time you
I
fight
weigh
Jake
about
Paul,
200 pounds.
Mike Tyson will be 20.
I used to weigh
50.
350 pounds, though.
Mm.
Well, see, I used to be
Yeah,
a powerlifter.
Did you?
Used to be
I
a
used
what?
to weight. I used to be a powerlifter, but I used to weight train. The most I benched was 120, two reps.
I used to bench.
I
I used
felt
to bench
200 on a bench press. I felt 200 key. I didn't press it. I just took the strain on it. Like I had a spotter each side and took the strain on it. I never bent my elbows. If I bent my elbows, I would have collapsed my chest. But I just felt the strain on it. And 200 is
Yeah, I was
very,
gonna say
very,
there's a certain weight that you get to where you just cause damage to your body when you try to lift it and fail.
Yeah,
it's just not.
This that's it. I mean, people are taking HGH and steads and all that now, and look at the side. I mean, even
And
Sylvester
they're also
Stallone, I
tearing
like
their
him.
major. They're tearing their
Look at the size
muscles
of his
off.
head
Dude.
now.
Crazy.
Look at the size
I
of
used
his
to
head
bench
now.
405 pounds.
No way,
Wow.
dude.
Wow.
And I used to leg press 1100.
I used to be able to do 700, 800, but yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I used to squat 750 and deadlift 750.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Crazy.
I could do a lot with my legs, but I was heavy.
I used to love when I did the squats, the 750, because the bar used to bend.
Yeah,
from that
we used
weight,
to
right?
borrow his vents.
People would sit there and they look and they go, "Oh my god!" And I remember like a guy coming over and looking at it, and he's like going, he goes, "Holy crow!" And he looks at me, and I wasn't like a large, I was big but not huge, and he couldn't understand, he couldn't fathom the weight that was on there, and he went to try and lift it off the
Yeah,
rack.
because you weren't all bulging out everywhere.
He couldn't even budge it.
Wow,
He's like, "Oh, what the hell is
that's
this?"
fucking weird.
And he tried to do the same thing with my leg press because he couldn't believe I was lifting that much weight.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I can't do pull-ups.
Now though, I don't know if I could do even half that.
No.
Well, I could probably leg press 500 easy, but my knees would probably give out on me.
I can lift shopping.
Yeah, my knees are starting to get bad too.
Shopping bags, I'm
Lift
good
the
at.
Yeah,
shopping
my bad.
Oh yeah, I can carry 4 or 5 shopping bags around each arm. My wife's crazy because she brings up like 15 bags and I carry like all but one of them in one shot. She's like, "How do you do that?" I'm like, "I just keep looping them over my arms until I can't get any more on there, and then I just drag it towards my body, and then I just try to get it to the door."
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn Sauce just says, what was he just said? I can leap buildings in a single bound. Tall buildings in a
he
single
used
bound.
I just got back.
Go bound.
Spider-Man.
I like that.
Yeah, I did
like that.
leave.
No. Ryan, are you in a tent?
Well, yes
Mm.
and no. It's not a tent, but it is an area where I smoke my pot, and I have my wood stored in here and my tools and stuff. And yes, you can consider it a tent, yes. But I don't
What are
live
you
under it,
laughing?
so it's just in my backyard. See, you see the wood over there?
Yeah.
Wood. Yeah. There's the stuff I haven't split yet. And there's my golf cart, and this is my little work table, and this is where I sit. My little seat out of the back of a old Bronco or something.
They don't have
The life of
radio
Ryan.
in America, do they?
You know
Oh,
what?
look at that.
Ryan's
Ryan's got a backward spray.
I said,
Ryan's got a
it does
spray
well.
back to front.
It does well to get internet down garden because I can't get internet if I go outside.
I can't get the
Oh yeah,
internet
I'm
in
on
my back
Wi-Fi.
bedroom.
You're not on,
Really?
you're on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi right now. That's what I
Right.
always use because it's the best. It's the most stable.
My,
Wi-Fi is most
Yeah.
because the Wi-Fi box is like right there. The house is right there. So, but it
My
does cut out
Wi-Fi,
once in a while.
my Wi-Fi box won't work in my. It doesn't stretch to the back bedroom. It's rubbish.
mine the same.
Ridiculous.
If I
Yeah,
go
you
out,
could say I'm a bit spoiled. I do have
if I
pretty much
step
everything.
2 foot past door, I've lost internet.
What?
If I step 2 foot past door, I've lost internet.
Yeah.
I know, but it's not even cheap anymore. Do you know what I mean? You pay all that money and you can't even walk outside. To be fair, I do have a lot of things hooked up to my Wi-Fi though.
Well, we
You do.
have this cool thing on the Wi-Fi around here. It's called Comcast. What is it called? There's a nickname for it. But anyway, it's this thing where you borrow other people's Wi-Fi. And so basically, if you agree to it, like when you get your cable box and all that, you agree to it, and they'll allow other people to use your box when they're in your area, as long as they're a customer of Comcast, which is the cable company that sells our cable. So what happens is when you're around the neighborhood and there's other people that aren't even home, during the day, when you're driving around, you can leave on your Wi-Fi and it'll actually keep connecting. It doesn't necessarily work very good, but if you can move around in different places in your neighborhood where your internet will still work, even though you're not at home, but you're still running off the same Wi-Fi from that same company because it's somebody locally that's allowing you to use it. And so we do have this little thing. So I think that's what allows me to stay connected a lot of the times when a lot of people get disconnected. Even though I don't have any stronger internet than you do, I'm sure. It just seems that way.
Glenn said put the router up higher.
No,
it
your
normally
best
is.
bet is to actually get like a third-party router and hook it into your internet. That's the best thing to do.
Is it?
Yes.
Yep.
Like you just
He's
go
right.
to your electronics store, pick up like an Asus router,
Yeah.
hook it into that, and use that one, and you'll get 100 times more range. Like I used to be able, like I used
One
to
of
live
those old
on.
ones that people threw away for a while back. People started throwing them all away. Those old routers. I've got a bunch of them in the garage. Thank God I kept them.
Yeah, no, you just put a really good router on there, and you'll get way better range. Because like with my internet at home, I get the range of about like from away from my house, probably like 200 feet or so.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's a really
Right.
high end
I can
router.
walk out in front
I
of it.
paid good money for it though.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got my kitchen and my
Someone told me you
Wi-Fi.
can make a like a signal booster or whatever.
I had one, but I gave it to somebody. Wonder who that'd be.
Does
Paul
his name
Joe.
start with a K?
What's
Does it
that,
start with a
baby?
K?
And you know something?
Noodle
He's
napper.
never even plugged it in.
I haven't. It's still on my skinning up tray.
Oh,
Yeah,
DJ.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
Yeah. But
naughty,
I don't
naughty.
need it right now.
I don't need it
Oh,
right now.
use the
I don't need it, but I'm complaining about the internet.
Yeah,
internet. I don't know if
it
I can
doesn't
use it.
work in the
Use the internet.
kitchen, but
Don't pretend like you're a man and not pretend like you're a man.
it doesn't
Have you
work.
seen those TikTok videos now where it says "be a man"? And he's like, "Yeah, do something really stupid and then pretend like you didn't do it at all. Be a man." I've seen these videos on TikTok. They're
Jeff
all
said he
Yeah.
had to drop.
yeah.
But no,
Uh,
you just plug it in, babe. Put it on an app. There's an app.
All right, Jeff. See you later,
Just
mate.
plug it
Nice
in.
one,
Bless
man.
Jeff.
Yes, we're coming.
plug it in, plug it
Michael,
in.
Yes.
you know when Jeff says he's got a honey-do list, I'm going to start
Honey-do.
doing them for Paul Joe.
Oh,
What?
Who's Paul Joe?
A honey-do list.
What are
Who's
that?
Paul
Oh,
Joe?
honeydew list.
yeah, who
A
the hell
Yeah, but
is
honey-do
Paul
list.
George?
It's like a list of
who's
errands that he's
who's Paul Joe?
you.
That's DJ, you silly boy.
Top of my list, washing.
Oh my god.
No, literally, he needs a honey-do list.
Yeah, I need
I
one
think
now.
it's funny because I was joking about it yesterday.
Starts with washing.
No, he's got blinds to put up. He's got a rail to put up.
Yeah, I have got blinds up in the rail.
He's got my grill.
You're gonna put
Grill.
blinds up so
Yeah,
you can dance the naked. So you can dance the naked then.
Why don't
he
you put
had to borrow my drill though.
some?
Oh,
Why
I
don't
thought
you,
you said grill.
why
I
don't
thought
you
you
put
said
some
grill then.
C's up,
Drill.
I think he should have a drill of his own, shouldn't he?
Ryan?
No, he just uses mine.
Ryan, why
Yeah.
don't you put some C's up?
Some what?
Some C's. Keeps putting blinds up. Why don't you put some C's up?
See.
Don't
Don't
get
get it.
it. You don't get it.
No,
No, not right now, but I'm sure you can explain it to me.
I don't get it.
You don't get it. Keeps putting
Like,
blinds up. Why don't you put some?
oh, I get it now. God,
Oh.
no. Because you need blinds for privacy. I have blinds everywhere. On windows and that. Not obviously.
Okay, the plastic is above my head to keep me from getting wet because it rains. It's been raining. It's the rain season. I don't put them up there. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother. I just leave them off because the wood would dry faster. But I just have them up there because it's been raining off and off this spring, and I don't want my toes to get wet or my wood. That's why.
I don't want his wood to get wet.
Actually, I would love to get my wood wet. But right now, it's not bad.
Sound like Muttley.
Ryan Muttley.
That's Muttley. You don't remember Muttley, the little dog that that's all he did was giggle like that, the real high pitched whistle, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Only it was like real wet sounding too. It was like somebody swallowed a big jug of spit first and went, "Ah," it was like this weird. It was horrible, but it was funny. I used to be able to do it when I was a kid. But it's been a while. Usually, it makes me start laughing in real life, and then I can't stop, and then everybody starts laughing at me, which works out great because it's funny. But
Years of smoking, that is as well.
By the way, everybody in YouTube chat, that background is one of the lighthouses from my town, on Fraserburgh. Just to let you know. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Lighthouse.
Not right.
Glad you're right, an O'Mahony
No, it's
list
not. Well,
instead of a
that's
honey.
Oh, that
that's
lighthouse.
because
O'Mahony.
we're on, babe. Hold on, because we're on the northeast corner. We've got two lighthouses. We've got one in the harbour and one there, and they're not far from each other, but it's on a corner. So like, you won't be able to see one lighthouse if you were on that side. No, like coming around.
It's not right.
Because they've got two
Either.
lighthouses there, and it's a small town, so it's two lighthouses in the same town.
It's not right either.
No, it's not high. No, well, that's as high as Fraser. That's
On a
it's
skyscraper.
probably about 30 foot. It's about 30 foot from that cliff to the shore. It's about 30 foot. You know what I mean? The height of that's probably about 60 foot of the lighthouse. There's a foghorn there as well, but it hasn't sounded since the 90s. What are you laughing at, babe? This is the other lighthouse.
The foghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
Foghorn.
This is the
What
other
does it sing a song? Do da
This
do
one
da.
is the other lighthouse. It's on the harbour. This one
Do you
here.
see what
you can't
Alan
see
said?
it. It's behind my head. You
Alan
might see it.
says he has petrified words.
I still can't see it. Yeah. That works. Yeah, him. I'll say what.
Was me. Wasn't me.
Oh,
You doing
no.
it?
I can't.
She can't.
He said it used to be when I just.
Once you start wheezing, that's when it gets funny for me, and I can't stop laughing. That wheezing shit gets me every time. It's like you're like about to choke on your last fucking drop of oxygen and you're giggling your ass off. You're trying to breathe and your body's trying to decide whether oxygen's more important than laughing. It's just hilarious. And usually it just makes it worse too because it makes you want to laugh more.
That's it.
There's got to be a little chunk of phlegm up in there though, like whistling back and forth, one clapping back and forth. There it is. Yep.
Too funny.
And then once the oxygen stops going to the brain, then of course it just multiplies from there.
Too funny, man. It's too funny.
It usually leads to the peeing of pants. Definitely. I've gotten accused of making my mother-in-law pee her pants many occasions. Telling her dirty jokes. Things I'm funny. And it keeps going. And then, of course, as soon as somebody in the room says, "I'm going to pee my pants," I have to tell the funniest jokes, of course, because I want to see if I can spot those underwear. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh,
I don't want to get demonetized.
Sprite, not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
It's backwards. You're okay. You're okay. It's backwards.
It's only in YouTube though. In YouTube, it's the right way around. It's weird that. It's good. You must have it mirrored.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that's about, but
it's a Sprite to me on the telly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fine until you see something written, and then you're like, "Wait a minute."
When
what?
you see it in here, it says "et up."
My tummy hurts.
Say again.
My tummy hurts from laughing.
It's because you
We're not done yet.
wheeze it out. You're straining
I'm
it
giving you a
out. That's
breather.
why.
Starving herself with oxygen.
I can see the vein in her forehead. It's growing. There it goes. See, told you.
Oh my! Stop! I can't breathe.
The well off.
Oh, I can't breathe.
The Muttley.
A mullet.
I'm just trying to keep a straight face here. Oh. Should I turn my camera off? Are you having trouble? Obviously, you're having trouble. I don't want to whip your underwear for you.
Too funny, man. Too
Your husband might not like it if you have wet pants afterwards. He might get a little spicy afterwards. He'd be like, "Where's mine?
Yo, what?
I thought we was friends, Pete. What's up, man?" Here it comes. You guys are gonna be talking about this live stream for a long time. You know that, right?
Yeah, watch.
Perfect. Although I'm not sure how he did that voice. I don't know whether he did it with just his voice or if he did it with some kind of that's all he ever does. Just laugh.
That's your Vicky. That's your laugh example.
That's definitely Vic in the back in the back seat though, not in the front seat.
Oh man, that is rare funny.
Yeah, it is. It's not exact, but it sounds enough like it that it makes it funny. Yeah. That's where I go with it every time. Every time I hear someone laugh that sounds even remotely like the scratchy this, that's where my mind goes to exactly. Is that stupid dog giggling with his spiky ass teeth and his goofy hair, like this hair that just runs down like if somebody put a bowl on his head and then like spray hairspray around on it, and it's just kind of like Pigpen. Remember Pigpen from Peanuts? He had this dust cloud around because he was so dirty. Remember that kid?
Something else. Be sensible now.
You know what that was supposed to represent, right?
You sound exactly like that cartoon, babe.
No, it doesn't.
Did you see it?
You should play that Mexican guy that I was talking about. I don't remember what his name is, but he does like Mexican radio or Mexican TV, and he has this funny ass laugh, and he's like missing 3 teeth in the front. And it's so funny when he starts laughing. It's so you can't help but start laughing. It's just so damn funny. And he starts giggling, and his whole body starts bouncing up and down. And when he's like, it's just funny as hell. And then as soon as he starts to smile, his teeth missing, his teeth, he smiles and his teeth. It's classic. You can't beat it. Definitely funny. No matter who you are, even if you don't understand what he's saying, you're going to be laughing at that guy. I can't remember what his name is though.
I just took my inhaler.
Yeah,
Probably ends with Martinez or Ortega or something like that.
I took my inhaler so I can breathe.
Nice.
Are you okay, dear? You need an oxygen mask.
Have you coughed your lungs up or anything?
Huh?
Have you coughed your lungs
That's
up?
probably what she needs to do. Cough one of them up so you can reuse them.
Yeah.
That's just what they sound like. They've always sounded like that though.
How can she cough her lungs up when she's in one? An iron lung.
Did you see that man?
Depends on where you're going.
Did you see that man in the big lung thing that died recently?
So.
He was in one of them iron lungs.
I stick to joints, guys. I would like to try moon rocks though. I'd love to try moon rocks.
I can tell you how to make them.
Yeah, have you ever had moon rocks? Have you?
You just you can make them yourself. I make them all the time. You just basically take a little bud, you get like a little bud and you trim all the leaves and everything off it. Try to leave it as sticky as possible. Then you roll it in some oil, like some, oil, and then you roll that in keef. And that's it. That's what it is.
Keef, yeah. I'd love to try one.
That's what I'm smoking right here. Keef.
Oh yeah.
I got a whole jar. I got a jar of it from that. Somebody gave me a plant a while back, and I trimmed it all. And this is the keef that's left over from grinding it all up. It was full. I don't know if you can see in there, but.
Oh, that's cool.
It smells heavenly.
I
know.
bush.
No one really cares, but
Ryan trimmed
I don't mind
bush.
it. Yes, trim my bush, and then all the pitch that came off, I collect it up, and I'm gonna go smoke it, and it gets you very hot. Trust me, very, very hot.
Trimmed his
Makes you
butt.
choke and cough, and then look cross-eyed slightly.
Chuffing annihilated it. Not trimmed it. Fucking bald.
What do you say?
Your bush.
Yeah.
You've annihilated it, not trimmed it.
Yeah, definitely. Some people like it bald, you know. They're into that sort of thing, you know.
Brilliant.
Some people like it rough, you know. It just depends on what part of the country you're from.
Oh dear. Well, this went sideways, didn't it?
Yeah.
In wooden bushes.
See, I came from a family where my grandmother always talked about the jack ball in my pocket incident where I walked by her one day when she was in the kitchen and I rushed against her and I guess I had an erection and she felt it and she was like,
Oh,
"What is
what?
that in your pocket there?" And she wanted to see what was in my pants. And I was like, "No, Grandma, you don't want to see what's in my pants." And she's like, "Yeah, I do. What is in there? Take it out of there." I'm laughing my ass off. And her friends are just dying because they realize what happened. But she didn't at first, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's your." And then she got quiet and she turned beet red, and everybody in the whole room just fucking laughed their ass off. But it's one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, right? Like when my grandma acknowledged that I had an erection, right? And you know what I mean? And it was worse because I actually made contact with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's what. And she's like, "No, no, that wasn't." And I was like, "No, you don't want to know that is." And she should have known better, but she was determined. She was like pulling on my drawers, and I'm like, "Grandma, back away." It was quite embarrassing, bro. It was. But I'll tell you
Wow.
that's the one she always wants to tell whenever there's a group of people around. But I love her
That's
for it, though. But that's why
I can't
I'm a
describe
lighthearted person. I can be very lighthearted.
I
What?
can't
You can't describe it.
I can't describe how that sounded to my ears. Telling you
Okay,
that.
do try though.
What?
Was it abrasive?
Honestly.
Pretty good.
I thought you were gonna say my family are all bald like, and then he went to talk about having a
No,
knob on near
I
his
took it
grandma.
completely different direction. Yeah. See, I've been told though that I have this beautiful shaped head, so it works. So I'm not worried about being bald. My wife doesn't bother. It doesn't bother her. She don't like my beard when I grow it.
I'm only
I'm okay
messing.
with being bald. I really
I'm,
am.
I'm only messing.
You really what?
I'm only messing, man.
Sure you're not.
Alan, I'm only
Just
2
break me
inches.
down. Go ahead. I don't mind. Well, yeah, but if you've got 6 inches of girth, you're okay. See, but you can't get any girls to come around. That's the only problem. That's a little scary. I'd be terrified. I mean, you know.
All right, too much info. John Edwards, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Donna
Good
said
to
it
see
was
you.
too much information, mate.
Yeah, my Timmy.
Good to see you, John.
Face though.
I'm on the old
Right.
wanky baby.
Take another hit
Yeah,
there.
I
it's
can't
gone,
believe
man.
Let's
I
do it together. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.
too
Oh,
much
no.
information.
Oh,
Off your nuts, man.
Yeah, I've never had that problem myself.
Hmm?
never had that problem,
Mhm.
huh? You ever lost your keys? That's good.
Wow.
Lost my keys once. Couldn't find them anywhere.
Muttley in the house.
Although I do
It
have
sounds
this
like
ex-girlfriend, and
Too
you needed a
funny.
landline, you know. She didn't fall in.
She's a fucking oxygen tank.
yes,
Yeah,
isn't she?
that would have helped too one night. Yeah, that might have helped. Almost drowned.
Nebulizer. See what
I
Glenn
knew that
said.
was gonna get you.
Glenn said from flat
I knew that was good.
house to fat gas. Did you see what Glenn said? From flat
No, I didn't. I'm not reading the chat, but I should be.
Ricky, go and get a drink of water,
You better get out that adult diaper, honey.
Innit?
Watching about 50
Yeah,
pounds of
that's
oxygen.
that's Mandela affected as well, isn't it? What's that the diaper in America? The adult ones? What are they called?
Depends.
10?
Depends. It
Depends.
depends.
That's it. Depends, but it's depend, isn't it? It's the Mandela effect on them. It's depend, but
Look, we
everybody
have
thinks
a
it
biscuit
depends.
called Digestive.
I wasn't
Yeah,
aware because I don't
they're
use them
awful.
yet, but I'm sure it won't be long.
They're the worst biscuit
Someday I will probably have
ever.
to.
I
And then
quite
Digest.
it'll
like
even be more funny.
I like
Throw
them,
them at
mate.
people.
and
I will throw them at people. You ever heard of throwing the book at people? I throw the diaper at you.
A diaper. What is a
I'll
diaper?
throw my
a
diaper at you.
nappy.
If you
How do you
piss
get
me
a
off, I'll throw
diaper?
my shit at you like a monkey.
They call a nappy a diaper.
Ah.
Nappy, I love that word. That's one of my favorites.
Like it,
Nappy.
they
Every time I
call
hear that word, I
fizzy
think of
drink
those
hot
people that have that
soda.
messed up hair that's like tied in knots, dreadlocks or whatever. It looks so gross.
Shitlocks.
Yeah, something like that.
Hmm.
Deadlocks, dreadlocks, or whatever. I
Dreadlocks.
was thinking to myself, you haven't watched that thing in how many months? And you want me to do what now? You want me to? No, I'm going to touch it. I'm good. I don't need to touch it. It looks fine.
Do you know
There's something crawling
Moomin's
in there.
favourite thing is English people saying fizzy
Yeah.
drinks? Because Jeremy
Wait,
Clarkson says
saying
it.
what?
Fizzy
Fizzy
drinks.
Peaks?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Fizzy
Fizzy Peaks.
drinks.
That's a funny one. I like that. It's just when a woman says it, there's something I know what he means. I don't know what it is, but it's funny. It tickles something. I don't know why. But
Paul
I've
George.
always liked
No.
the English and the accents from over there. I've always been dumbfounded by them. I used to watch Nickelodeon all the time, watch all the shows there because they had lots of shows where they're more from the European persuasion. Like
Yeah,
that
but we
pig.
don't talk like people think. People think we all
No,
sound
but
like
the
Mary
accent
Poppins.
still.
And,
No,
and
well, maybe if you've never heard the accent before, then yeah, I can see why you
Ryan
would think
sounds
that.
more like
But
Mary
that's the only
Poppins.
experience, right?
that ain't hard, Michael.
You
We're
are
all common as muck.
Mary Poppins, do I?
Hmm.
That
But
Have you
sounds
seen
more
the
like
ticker,
Ryan.
Michael?
The what?
Vicky
The
must be
ticker.
Muttley's sister. Francis.
Oh, you
Oh,
have a sister? What does she look like?
Mhm.
Oh,
that's a
Nothing.
beating next time you see Vicky.
and
Yeah. Did you?
Uh-oh.
you forget
Don't
these,
tell
Paul
me bad
Joe.
things. Don't tell me things like that. Because you'll have me, then I'll be, no, don't do that.
Paul Joe forgets that he's
Let
coming
her.
here next week, and I'm Muttley's sister.
Well, we won't count down.
And your Muttley sister, yeah.
We
There you
won't
go.
count down like 2 days, 1 day. Pummeling
Nah,
time.
nah.
We're over here twiddling our thumbs.
Twiddling
I
our thumbs.
changed it. I
Thumb
changed it.
twiddling.
Fizzy drinks.
Oh, you changed.
Yeah.
Fizzy
What
drink. You can
else?
fizzy drink.
You call what's a
And
sucker?
crisps. Crisps.
They call
And
A sucker is
lollipops
like a
suckers.
person that you can trick easily. Like if you can sell somebody a bridge for $20, just to get, they just give you $20 for anything. They're a
What's
sucker.
called lollipops?
Lollipops are different. That's a symbol of the phallic symbol.
And they're
It's a
called
sickening
dummies,
feeling.
pacifiers.
We call spuds tatties in Scotland. In Glasgow, it's tatties. Where I'm from, it's tatties. And
Tatters.
in Ireland, you said tatties.
No,
In
Welsh tatters.
Ireland, it's
Potato.
puddies. Puddies.
I'll call them taties.
Potatoes.
What, like a hobbit? Taters.
Tatty.
It's a potato.
It's a tatty.
Potato.
Potato.
You say potato, I said tatty.
I'm from Missouri, not Missouri. Arkansas, not Arkansas. Or Arkansas, not. By golly, y'all learning to speak.
They're called what? Tomato, isn't it? You
Tomato.
say it's a tomato.
Tomato.
I don't know.
Tomato.
Who the fuck does it matter? Everybody says it differently. Some people call them fucking all kinds of stupid shit, like
What like?
tomatillo and shit like that.
What like?
Tomatillo. Mexicans
What
call them
like?
tomatillo.
What kinds of stupid shit? What like?
Well, just like they call them tomatoes or tomatoes. They either have one of the accent or the other, but they usually don't call them. They don't call them by their real name.
Hmm.
They'll just use another phrase, or they just won't say what they are. They just skip it. It's really weird. Like people are
What
trying
like
to do
though?
weird shit with the language. It's just like crap. It doesn't
What
make any
like?
sense.
Yeah, pass us one of them and never say it like.
It's a
Okay.
tomato.
Pass us one of them
Red things.
Thingy. Doofy me fucking.
Well, most people just say ketchup. I mean, I'm dead serious. So I'll show someone a tomato and they'll say ketchup.
Well, if I ask for ketchup, I get a bottle of tomato sauce.
You get a plastic bottle. Well, yeah, you get a tomato sauce with sugar, corn syrup in it, and vinegar, right? Yeah, and salt maybe, but that's about it, right? Hopefully,
And they don't have squash either.
Squash.
squash.
Yeah, I find
Sweet.
that
I love
weird.
squash.
No.
Well, we call them zucchini. We have different kinds of squash, but
Not
we
that
call them
kind of
squash.
squash.
I call them
No, we
squash.
do call
I
them
call them stringy
squashes.
and smushy, whatever.
There's a few types of squash. One you play with
Yeah.
rackets.
Yes. There's
One
zucchini
you
squash.
drink.
There's butternut squash. There's acorn
One
squash.
you eat.
There's all kinds of fucking squash, dude. There's pumpkins. Pumpkins are, I forget what they call pumpkins, what their real name is, but I forget what kind of corn. There's summer squash.
What about squash?
I don't know. What about it? Did you know that squash and watermelon are related? So much so that if you grow them in the same garden, that the watermelons won't grow into watermelons. They'll just grow into these
No,
little
what about
buttons that don't grow into anything.
what about squash that you drink?
Oh, you mean potato mash? Talking about mash?
Like orange squash
White
or
lightning?
orange
White
squash,
lightning.
blackcurrant squash. Squash.
Butternut squash. Talking about mash. Mash
No,
is food.
not squash that you eat. Squash you drink.
I don't know what that is.
Orange squash, blackcurrant squash.
Beer, you mean, right? Beer?
I don't know.
Beer?
Whatever squash.
Ale? Like, what do you mean? Beer? Squash what?
Pop. Squash.
Oh, fizzy pop.
No, not fizzy. Squash isn't fizzy. It's like you add
Maybe
water to it. Squash.
I don't know. What's in it? How does it make?
Orange squash.
I've heard of that game where you throw a football around.
That's squash. Two rackets.
You know what a meaty is?
Squash.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
I'm not
Like
about
the game,
that
yeah.
squash. I'm about squash.
I thought it was squish.
No, I'm on about squash.
Yeah, nice squash.
That you drink. Not squash you eat. Not squash you play.
No, I heard
squash
you.
drink.
I don't know what. Show me a picture of it.
Michael, do you remember this? Do you remember this?
Babe, can you find squash on the internet and show Ryan?
Hold on. See if Michael remembers.
I'm gonna
this.
laugh when it's something I already know what it is, but
Hold on.
you just guys call it something different.
It's a drink, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orangey for Crow.
You remember this?
It's just for me and my
Right.
dog.
I'll be your dog. I'll be your dog.
Why aren't they barking?
Hey, PJ.
Yeah.
That squash, right? But PJ put umbonga on. That's better.
Bongo. Yeah.
Umbongo, you drink it in the Congo.
I love bongo.
Yeah, we have
man.
that stuff here, but it's called Sunny D. We call it Sunny Delight. It's basically corn syrup and fucking orange flavoring. That's what it is, and it tastes like
No, we have
lightning.
Sunny
It tastes
D
like
here as well. It's not the
But
same.
it's
Way down deep
squash,
in the
right?
middle
I
of
know.
the
Squash
jungle.
is basic. I know. No, wait. I'll explain it.
Mango.
Concentrated orange juice and fizzy pop, right? That's basically what it is, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's just the concentrated juice
It's
that you
concentrated
mix with
orange
water.
juice, right? Yes.
You add water
Right.
to it, and it's not fizzy.
This is Little Robot,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
highest
okay. You
rated
don't think?
self-cleaning
Okay. Well,
litter
some
box
people.
that removes the chore of scooping.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what squash is then.
It's not a fizzy drink.
I just didn't. I never heard the
Soft-
term before.
It's just
I know.
water.
I understand where you're coming from. Yeah.
But it was weird that
It's got concentrated orange juice in it, right? It's just it's just bitter. It's kind of bitter stuff. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Right.
Bongo.
Way down deep in the middle of the Congo, a hippo token every color rubber and the mango. He stuck it with the others and he danced a dingy tango. The rhino said, I know, we'll call it Bongo. Bongo, the tricky Congo. Python picked the passion from the mama, said the mandarin, the parrot picked the bandits, got the bongo. Voodoo landed it, so when it comes to sun and fun and goodness in the jungle, they all prefer the sunny, funny one, they call him Bongo.
Libby's Bongo, high juice drinks, free from artificial ingredients.
You can't beat that, can you? I bet you can't spell that, Ryan.
No, I can't beat that.
Way down deep in the middle of the jungle, a neighbor took a mango and a
Good.
guava.
No, They picked the perfect people to make
What's tang,
the catch.
Alan? Tang.
Tan.
Tang. Tang.
That's
Are you on
what the
about tango?
astronauts drink before
Tango.
pig.
You mean tango? I like tango adverts. If it's
I
tango
was
you're
on
on about,
before pee.
Tango, man. That's
this
the
is
banning,
tango.
isn't it?
These, yeah, they did.
Bango?
I loved it.
Tango,
I've
man,
never
when
had
it
Bango.
slaps people around
Bango.
ears. That's the ban, that.
Bango.
Hello,
Right. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo, what's
Tony.
yoo-hoo?
I think we might use a video replay
Oh yeah.
here.
Super, Ralph. Let's do that.
There's
Oh.
loads of these.
Oh, yes, we could be in for a quintessential tango taste sensation
I
here.
love those.
It's Ryan.
Ah, yes, Tony. Let's look again.
Yes,
Oh,
Ralph.
stop
The big
being
orange
Ryan,
fella ran in from the
he
left,
did.
and he gives him a good old slapping.
It just illustrates the bite and buzz.
Let me try.
Oh, real oranges in tango.
Yes,
Bam.
Ralph. Super
Oh,
taste
tang,
sensation.
Matt,
Smash
very
a
good.
drink.
Right, okay.
Lovely.
You know when you've been tangoed.
I want to
He's
try
on
it.
about tang. I'll have to check it. I'll have to check it. He
PJ.
doesn't
That's
mean
good.
tang.
That looks like good.
Yeah.
PJ,
That looks good.
because you're
What?
Scottish, you're going to play Iron Brew advert.
No, do you know what
Okay,
it,
well,
what is it?
Oh, I could just
Brew.
watch your
I'll
guys'
play
television
Iron
all
Brew.
day and just laugh my ass
There's a
I'll play Iron Brew.
loose about this house.
I'll
Oh,
do
that
that as
one,
well. I'll do that as well.
Oh, that's Maynard's.
Oh, it says
Maynard.
Imbrew. Oh,
Maynard.
Imbrew, you know, tea. Why is it not? No. Why is it not
Why
showing
is it
me
not?
Iron Brew?
That Iron Brew advert.
Yeah, put it up. Why is it not showing me Iron Brew with the adverts? What?
Must have spelled something wrong.
Oh, no. No? What? Yeah, but it's not the
Have
one I
you-
wanted. I wanted the old 80s one.
Put
These are
date
right.
then.
Okay.
But old Iron
Yeah. Oh,
Brew
yeah, of
advert.
course. Yeah.
You're a bit lazy there, putting Iron
Have
Brew.
you ever had Iron Brew, Ryan?
I don't know.
A lot of people say
You mean
it
like
tastes like
Indian Pale Ale or what?
Don't. It's a
Is it like a
Scottish
really
beer.
Let's try this
oh
one.
Scottish beer? No, I don't
Like
think I've ever had
soda.
it, but
That one where he's pelting nails out with his mouth.
This one. I can't
That's
remember
the
which
best
one.
one.
Right. I think it's this one.
He's building a bridge or something. It just goes and all studs are in
Big
it.
right,
Like.
this one. Still dragging.
Very long,
What is it?
but I get this feeling
Fine.
that something is wrong. I
Iron
guess it's
Brew.
just meant to be. I never let
Hey.
you go. You have this hold on me. Oh, you're
I can't remember the one.
Alan said tang was an orange powder you added to water.
yeah, we had.
Don't drink more than 80 gallons a day or you'll rust.
You're right.
Or rust.
Good.
Bars Iron Brew, made in Scotland.
there and
Gutters.
Scotland from
From gutters.
Iron Brew.
This is it, dude. I think
This is it. This is gonna be it.
this is it. This is it. Yeah.
Iron Brew, made in Scotland from gutters.
Is that what you did there?
I've never heard
Wow.
of it before, though. It's fucking hilarious.
It's cool. That's good. Yeah, you can get it. Right.
I love
Tang.
it.
I want to know Tang commercial. It is. Is that what you're on about, Alan? This? Yeah.
Yeah, we had that.
We
It
did.
came from the space program. Yeah.
Came from where?
Switch to Chrome to load all
Supposedly
favorite
from
sites
the
first, so you can browse with ease.
To the moon with them. Like, why? Where would they get the water to
How
mix
do
with?
kids show they like Tang better than the leading orange with empty glasses?
It's not very loud.
That shit was good though. The original stuff was fucking good. You could mix it really strong, and it was so good, dude.
Oh,
Well, it's a
like our
powder.
cremola foam, Alan. We used to have cremola foam.
It means they got a full day's supply of vitamin C.
Taste tests show kids like Tang instant breakfast drink better than the leading orange juice.
But you know what it's stuff made out of, right? It's not made
You
out
know
of.
what?
Must be
You know what
Made
it
out of vitamin
reminds
C
me
that
of?
comes from something else.
You ever had
Doesn't
them
remind me.
orange laxatives that you mix the powder in the water?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
When Gemini
Yeah, they give you when you're a kid in the
men
hospital and
space.
stuff. Yeah, to get you to drink it. Yeah, that nasty
It
stuff.
sounds like
At
our
first it
cremola
tastes really
foam.
good, but then it's really bitter at the end. And you're like, yeah.
Uh,
Do you remember cremola foam, Michael?
What's
Cremola
that?
foam, powder, and you just added water, and it was like a fizzy drink. That's
No.
no,
Hmm.
yeah, I remember it as a kid. You don't get it anymore. But yeah, I'll play this one for
Tang instant breakfast
Yeah, I take
drink
it
went
to that.
since
Yeah,
then
it's called
people
instant breakfast.
have launched
That's where the original idea of instant
because
breakfast
nothing fuels up your belly like a nutritious breakfast than Tang.
Oh, it's the same
Tang
one.
is a fresh orange taste, a full day's supply of
What other
Orange
adverts,
is-
Michael?
it just
Like
tastes-
80s and that.
It just tastes like a
Maynard's.
Either crunchy adverts with clairvoyant or
Oh, yeah, the
Clairvoyant.
crunchies. The
tennis
crunchies.
chocolate orange or sort of
Oh, the chocolate
Yeah,
orange. Yeah, I've seen the chocolate orange commercials. That was hilarious.
they were
Let's
cheesy.
do crunchy first. Crunchies.
I do
The
love
old lady.
the orange
What's that
chocolate.
one with the old lady?
One of
The
the
real
most
old lady
cheesy
that. Yeah.
ones, Yellow Pages advert with that kid with his bike, and he goes, "You don't want one of them. Seats like a razor blade."
That's right. Hold on, let's do
Type in
Into
that
a
yellow,
bath of alcohol.
just type in Yellow Pages adverts because that's proper cheesy.
Oh yeah, they were definitely cheesy.
Enough to depress you into a coffin.
They pressured him to a coffin.
Yeah.
They were bad.
Nowadays, we just use recycled peas for the cup.
Yeah.
You'll know what I mean after watching this, Ryan.
You're not snack, are you?
Oh look, was that Lee said? That was
I
BMX.
remember when
Racing
bikes
bike.
were bikes. Proper mod
Were
guys. on the
bikes,
top of the
were
tree.
bikes.
Look at that saddle. They're like sitting on a
Like
razor
a
blade.
razor blade.
Maybe next year, eh?
Yeah.
How'd you get on, love?
I think I found one.
Great.
Ropers. Says he'll keep it till weekend.
You better give us your best then.
Good old Yellow Pages.
Bracket.
We're not just there for the nasty things in life, like a leaky roof. We can help with the
Yeah,
They
they
had the same commercials. They were just slightly different.
All right about that saddle, though.
All right, it's about that saddle. Oh.
Wow.
Is that not some
That
depressing
makes-
shit?
It almost makes me.
Oh, J.R. Hartley. J.R. Hartley.
Yeah.
J.R. Hartley.
I feel like I've been saved by it. The Yellow Pages have saved those family. Look at what they've done. It's so beautiful. I want to invest my money in that.
episode of the Yellow
I
Pages.
don't suppose you have a copy.
Yeah, we did. We didn't have a choice. We didn't have,
J.R. Hartley.
we didn't have cell phones either.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what we did without them.
By J.R.
Ryan.
Hartley.
You'll like this.
It is rather old. It's by J.R. Hartley.
It is rather.
Yeah.
Rather old.
No luck, Dad. Never mind. There's still a few more to try.
Good old Yellow Pages. We don't just help with the nasty things in life, like a blocked
Yeah,
brain.
Jonah.
We're there for the nice things too.
Like a blocked brain.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Block drain.
Can you keep it for me? My
Brain.
name.
That's what you call forgetting.
It's J.R. Hartley.
Why would you buy one of your own books? You'd have the bloody original.
Yeah, you
to buy
bloody
a Yellow
dumbass. You forgot you wrote a book, you dumb chap.
Make sure that you survive past adverts like that. You know what I mean? It's like,
That's a very heartwarming
What
story.
about Charlie Says?
oh man,
What about Charlie Says?
Yeah.
What is
Charlie Says.
Charlie says.
Charlie says, never close to Irish strangers. Charlie says, Charlie says, Charlie says, oh, piss off, Charlie. He doesn't actually say that.
Sorry, Charlie.
Right,
That's the only one I know.
people.
Charlie couldn't.
Yeah, look. Here's Charlie Says. 6 episodes. We'll watch them all. So they're
No,
only short, I think.
right. I'm gonna go.
In fact, hold on, I'm going. Just let us watch a couple.
No more laughing.
Charlie nearly drowned.
She's got
He's
200
very lucky
chats.
for him that he caught on the line.
My lungs need
again.
a break.
She's going to go and charge
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
Fortnite.
just watch this. I'm saying we just got to watch this and say goodnight anyway. All right?
Okay. Right.
All right, then.
I'll see you all later.
See you later, Vicky. Take
All right,
care.
love you.
Bye, everyone in chat. Love you, babe. Bye.
All right, love you.
Love
I'll get a
y'all.
shout when I'm
Bye. Love you, bye.
Charlie says next time we go fishing, we should stay very close to Dad where he can look after us.
I have heard of
And he hopes that when you go near the water, you'll stay close to a grown-up too.
Yeah. I remember seeing that a few times. I don't remember where.
Yeah, there was a rave. Charlie says
like
rave.
Rave somewhere.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's
It
try
must
it.
be like in the recesses of my mind. Like I don't know where I've seen it, but I have seen it.
Type in Charlie says.
I remember the voice very, 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 very much. I remember that little kid's voice. Charlie says. I was telling people what the cat said. Yeah.
Yeah. This is it. Good.
Yeah, man. I can't get proper stuff. Right.
Charlie says always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere. Charlie says always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere.
It's prodigy, isn't it?
That was like one of them crazy cartoons that everybody who has wondering what the heck. It's all that psychological mind
Charlie says always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere.
What about, do you remember the song I See?
It's prodigy,
What about
isn't it?
Snooker?
Like
Do you remember Snooker? Prodigy. What about
Ebenezer got the
Snooker?
best. He's a geezer. He's a big geezer.
Yeah, that was good. Ebenezer, good shaman. They were from my town, from where I'm going, Aberdeen. Ebenezer.
Put that on for the last song. Ebenezer. Good.
Yeah, then we'll say goodnight. Ebenezer. Good. I've spelt it wrong, but it'll come up. The shaman. Brilliant.
with an EI.
Who's good? Who's good? Who's good? Is Ebenezer good?
Naughty, very, very naughty.
Connie Vivas, lovely.
Equally powerful. You have been programmed not to have power.
Everyone has a sense of intuition.
Bloody adverts.
We're all gods. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine.
A great philosopher once wrote,
Naughty, naughty, very naughty.
good SNL shit, bro.
Brilliant.
Who was that? Flash? Some guy dressed up like Flash. Guns N' Roses.
Calling me when he is the main geezer and he vibe out the place like no other man could. He's refined, he's sublime, he makes you feel fine. And very much maligned and misunderstood. If you know he's
Song sounds familiar, but
he's ever so good, he's ever he's a good. You see that he's mischievous, mysterious and devious. When he circulates amongst the people in the place, once you know he's fun, for something of a genius. He gives a grin, goes around face to face. Backwards and then forwards and then backwards. He's a geezer, he loves to muscle in. That's about the time the crowd is shut the name of Weezer. He's conscious in the corner laughing by the bass bin.
It's good. Did he just drop his pants?
Has anyone here got any beer? Lovely.
If anybody doesn't know, Vera's is rhyming slang for Vera Lynn's, which is skins, which is Rizla, which is for rolling joints, spliffs. Just in case anyone didn't know. I know Mike.
Also, Easy Good.
Yes.
Ecstasy.
It's ecstasy. Ecstasy. He's talking about ecstasy. Yeah.
I was gonna say. I guess didn't really touch it.
A great philosopher once wrote, naughty, very naughty.
Ebenezer good leading light of the scene, know what I mean? He created the vibe, he takes you for a ride, and this is what it's time. The
demon, by the way.
Ignites like it's coming alive. You take off, shakes you all around and back down. You know as he gets mellow, then as smooth as a groove that is making you move. He glides into your mind with a sunny hello. A gentleman of leisure, he's there for your pleasure, but go easy on old easy, he's a love you can lose. Extraordinary fella like Mr. Punchinella. He's the kind of geezer who must never be abused. When you're in town and Ebenezer is around, you can sense the presence in the sound of the crowd. He gets them all out. The pipe starts rocking, the people get excited. It's time to shout loud.
It's more beat, but
Got any salmon? Sorry.
creepy.
That was very good. I brought back memories. I was thinking about playing Rap God, but I thought, nah, it's too long. It's about 6 minutes long, so we'll leave it. But yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. It was not
90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like it's getting 80s, 90s. It wasn't a flat earth stream. It wasn't a biblical stream. It was a bit of everything. I think it was aptly named random. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, that's not the title. That's what's on the thumbnail. But it was just what did I name it? Talking for the fun of it. Well, it was pretty fun. Nice one, guys. Nice. In both sides, voice side, nice one, and in chat, nice one for coming. And we'll see you next time, man.
No, it is. Great, cool. Fun, mate.
It was good. I didn't think it would last an hour. I thought we're not having much to talk about, but it's random, isn't it? It's pretty good when it's random. We don't always have to talk.
You invited me to the party. That's what you
did. Yeah, I did. I invited you earlier on. I wanted to talk about that video.
Yeah.
I said to you last
night. I'm glad
at
least I sparked a little bit of curiosity in it. Hopefully you guys will go check out the video because I think it's worth looking at. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'll check out the dude definitely if there's more videos to it because I'm on TikTok anyway. I see some of your stuff now and again. Mind you, I think the last stuff I seen with yours was the trails or the one after the trails. the chemtrails.
Yeah. I don't share a lot of my videos. I've got lots of them, but I just don't put them all on TikTok or
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I don't go on often. Anyway. I
I
got
watch a lot
quite a
of
few
TikTok.
views on TikTok from a fishing video. I got 16,000 in one of them from a fishing video, which is big for me. Do you know what I mean? I know for people on TikTok that's not much, but for me that's huge. You know what I mean? And I think the biggest amount I got on YouTube was 1,600 for my Zander fishing video. Apart from that,
I think my
I
fourth
got
video I posted, my fourth
for
little
the
TikTok
Flatzoid
thing,
stream.
I think it
Oh
got
yeah,
pulled.
oh yeah. For the Flatzoid stream, I think that's got 100 nods so far. It's the first one I've broke 100 in. 71 subscribers. It's all good. Nice one for coming. It's like out of 71 subscribers, you wouldn't expect anybody to come, but yeah, nice one, guys.
Well,
Bless.
yeah, so I guess yeah. Oh,
I
it's
mean, look,
awesome. I enjoyed it. It's fun.
you've got people who've got thousands of subscribers, and they get what 5 people a night. And do you know what I mean? For me, it went up to 12. That's brilliant, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's excellent. Enjoyed it anyway. But bless you guys. I'll say good night. You know what I mean? And it's we don't always have to be serious, but in all seriousness, the Earth's still flat and Jesus still loves us, doesn't it? So bless you guys. Good night.
Night, bro. I'll catch you
Good night,
tomorrow.
guys.